more?
I was
One
thinking.
more?
I thought you might. Like, I'm not
Please,
saying
pretty
you
please.
can't. I'm saying you don't
It's
have
the last
to.
session. Well,
You-
yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying one more for the road.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you want to get to level 14, go fucking ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
Level 6
Oh, wait.
cleric. Oh,
Meanwhile,
Oh
look
my
at that.
god.
I thought the cap for this campaign was gonna be level 16, but no.
No, you
Oh,
were
We
wow.
wrong.
managed to actually wrap it up sooner. I'm impressed.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I can get water walk.
I just got access to. Oh.
Me, I walk on water.
Me when I have alter self,
that's-
I will.
That's such a
Oh
That's
god,
the
Elle has
Yaotal
her
spell.
own thing.
This party is crispy.
Oh, I can also. God, I
Oh,
get so many.
we-
Level 6 cleric gets so many cool abilities. Why did I not do this earlier? I can push people away with any lightning or thunder damage, and I can walk on water now.
Oh yeah, we do need a burger soundboard clip. Yeah.
Burger.
Whopper,
Burger.
Junior, Whopper.
No, just burger.
Burger.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
Burger.
most of. Oh, I also have this one. Of course. But like,
Oh no,
Most
That
of-
one's on the Living
unfortunately-
in Earnest
It is what you
Discord
have.
server.
it is. It is.
got
Most
that now.
unfortunately, most of my personal soundboard thing is already on here, which I'm very sad about. But yeah.
Well, that just
By
means
the
we
way,
share.
I
We
don't
share
think
custody.
exactly. I don't think I told everyone here, mostly like Tagger. I'm gonna use a soundboard for Curse of Strahd.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a soundboard for that. It's gonna be my personal
Just hit
one.
them with the sand in my log.
Said it. There you go. I also had it on my own.
Being buried slowly to death. Being
Yeah,
buried
Loki.
alive slowly. The chat.
Congratulations.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, I'll stop.
I am at level
Meditor?
67, or I am at 67 HP.
Yeah, this was a mistake. Okay.
It was.
We're gonna have to sound off every campaign with just a wall of soda and air horns and golf.
Soda!
It's like when you start the campaign, you just
Soda.
basically set a timer for 5 minutes, wait until the 5 minutes is up, and then be like, "All right, people, we're starting the session."
All right, now we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
So,
Okay, I turned off my soundboard. It's fine.
yeah. So, last time, we fucking did it. We fought an army.
Did it.
We defeated the Yuan-Ti Empire. We brought down a giant robot. And well, now we're standing in the a little more ruined city of Lutharis now. Just recovering from the battle. The Arcane Order member Marin is well, first things first, she's going over to the smoldering body of Sasuke, cause yeah, fireball. And they're you know, they're a level 20 cleric. They got this. They can help him.
I'm gonna go over to where I buried Loki and drag him out of the hole
Mm.
that I put him in.
Yep, Loki is also
I'm
slowly-
dragging him by like the back of his neck, dragging him,
Scrubbing the neck.
making sure that he's still blind and bound, so he can't do anything.
He is. We'll deal with one thing at a time. Well, sort of. So, she, restore Sasuke. Grim is, you know, apprentice to Sasuke. Is very glad about that. Like, Sasuke's not looking great, but, like, they're alive.
That's more than a lot of them can say.
Yeah. And, well, he sort of opens his eyes a little bit. He's fairly close to the party, I'd say. No, just recovering his mind, waking up. No, wordlessly seeing the Colossus like ruined like this. Biggest sigh of relief. And how Tagger, how much is Vallen disguised at the moment?
There's one point where, as Vallen is walking over, he puts his hand like on his shoulder, and from when he lets go, flesh starts to like grow from the plate he touched, and his whole appearance change into a human. And it looks like the clay kind of like prosthetic that he had at the very beginning as he casts Alter Self on himself.
He's a real boy.
Also, yeah, it's not disguise self, it's like you literally transform.
Yeah, I literally transform into
Wait, are you
person.
actually becoming a real boy?
No, it's a spell. If someone casts this,
it's not
Okay.
like forever. It's just
yeah, it's also concentration. So if I take damage, it might drop. So, but no, like you just see what almost looks like a very realistic human Vallen just walking up to you guys with a very
That's
disgusting
uncanny.
bag of garbage.
Very uncanny.
Oh my god, that's them. It's Loki.
Hello. It's so good to see you guys again.
It
Welcome
sure
back,
is.
Vallen. We missed you.
Gosh,
I've missed you all as well. And you see, like, his mouth is actually moving,
oh my
and his
god.
eyes are actually looking around.
Aw. Yeah, it's good to have you back,
Well,
little
somehow
guy.
it feels uncanny in its canniness.
Exactly, it's so weird. Oh gosh. Well, I guess
Unnatural.
we done did it, huh? Time to get that
Yeah.
mark removed and everything. We'll be free, basically.
Let's just hope there isn't any last-minute bullshit.
I sure hope so.
Why did you have to say that? Now
Yeah,
it
now you're
probably
gonna
will
jinx it.
happen.
No,
DM rolls
no.
dice.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, like actually, Nebel, please, because I have to do chores at the same time. I am not prepared for
No,
combat.
no, I'm not planning on any combat, no.
Thank you. I love you.
Marin
Kisses
comes
you on the
over
lips.
to the group, cracks her shoulder a little bit, like... Thank Asmodeus for the assist. Man. That was... something. Thank you for the assist. Oh, thank you for the help.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Now there's like a... Okay, I don't want to like seem rude or anything, but there's like a little tiny thing that we might want to do. Like she's the
Two
oracle,
things.
or like right? Just to make sure
Now,
that I'm not
first off,
showing.
get rid of this guy.
Yeah, like you know, like she's showing my hand and just be like, please, like actually.
But that's not what I meant by this guy.
We
Yeah,
we
there's
know,
also
but
Loki.
I do feel like this comes first. Please get rid of this absolute annoyance in our life. It has made our lives
Please.
miserable. It is God. It's made me want to die all on its own. And also, can you get rid of our marks?
Oh yeah, those two. Yeah, I completely forgot about Loki. I completely thought he was just. I mean, I knew he was right there, but like, You know, he's so unimportant to me that he just like
Yeah.
didn't even I can't even like think about him.
I did describe him as
Send
just
this
garbage
man
that was
back
just
to the
carrying
infernal
around.
realm from whence he came.
What, you
Detroit,
just want-
Michigan.
What, you just want me to kill him? And like she looks at him closer and is like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We don't really know how to get. I mean, we sort of know how to get rid of him, but not really. Like, please.
We would need your help to get rid of him, Mithros says,
Oh,
and then
great.
Marin replies, ah, I see.
Can we just like sing Kumbaya and just like send him back to like wherever the hell?
Well, you're gonna have to pick priorities for today, because I don't think I can do 2 high-level magic maneuvers after
Okay,
this kind of fight.
I think it'd be best if you got rid of our marks, because then if Loki kills us, then
But
you know,
also,
problem
how long
solved,
are we gonna
doesn't
be able
matter.
to restrict Loki here? Maybe the minions are like another minion's gonna come pick him up.
I mean, if we kill Loki
Yeah.
first, then he can't kill us again.
Yeah.
I cast polymorph on
that
Loki.
too.
Well, polymorph could drop after like 8 hours, so
Yeah, maybe
I don't
let's,
care. I'm gonna spend every spell slot I have to keep him in polymorph.
I mean, the question is, would he actually be dead? Because if he just, maybe let's kill him
He
first, but
won't
he
be
doesn't
able
kill
to
us.
come back.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to
because
come back.
His link
it's
is
like
severed.
like you found the you found how to get rid of his ability, and like it was like on paper, so
Yeah.
you gave it to her, and it's like,
Yeah.
so either I remove his ability and we'll be able to kill him, which might be difficult because he's a spawn, not a spawn, servant of Garzaroth, or we just banish him back to his own realm and his entire soul, so it will not be able to be claimed by Garzaroth.
I mean,
That sounds good.
that
The
sounds
last one.
good.
That sounds good.
That
yeah.
sounds good.
That's fine.
Honestly,
Well-
I'd rather him live the rest of his life in mediocre nothingness.
And that his
yeah,
life
but-
is like away from the Garzaroth,
Right,
than,
okay,
you know,
so
returning
I
to it.
got some instructions from Luke about concerning Georgios, because he can't be here today, but we gotta finish this. And
Right.
so yeah, Georgios would like to put this to a trial.
Of course.
A
Of course you
trial.
would. Of course
Yeah,
you
we
would.
already tried him,
yeah,
and we
deciding his
decided that
fate.
he's guilty.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah.
We're gonna
okay,
get 12 angry men all over again.
so
Have you heard of a
specifically-
majority
Juror number
vote?
3.
we'll list his crimes, make a final verdict. Should be done as soon as possible to avoid the possibility he could escape. It has been noted that he may be marked, but this takes priority. Yeah. Yeah, it takes priority. So, should the party
So-
deem him innocent? Well. Oh yeah, no, he was innocent of his crimes. He will be banished to his original realm alive. However, if they find him guilty, he will be executed fairly and in good faith.
Oh.
Yeah,
Huh?
his crime is being annoying and attempted murder. Yeah, no,
we
he's
can't charge him
he's
with
pretty
that.
guilty.
Oh wait, attempted murder, yeah, we can. Being annoying,
Yeah.
unfortunately, no.
Dal just looks at the rest of you and goes, "He's guilty." just
Bro,
flat
when,
out.
when even the most pacifist of us is like, yeah, he's guilty, I think we have our answer. Because we all are well more bloodthirsty than, you know, our dear friend over here is.
As-
Like, so please.
The only thing is, execution. I don't feel that execution is a fair verdict.
As the
Banishment
as the
alone
new
is sufficient.
I think
as the
banishment is
new
good enough.
queen of the Yuan-Ti, I'm charging him with attempted murder under Yuan-Ti rule. Yeah, no, get him out of here.
All I'm saying is that as long as he can't come back here and mess with our lives again, we should be good.
Yeah, as long as he can come
Either
back, as long as
way
he's
of
banished.
banishment or killing him, either way works.
Yeah, honestly, I think banishment is actually better because this way also, like, he won't be able to mess with, like, you know, he won't be able to come back to, like, Garzaroth himself, you know? I guess, I
I
don't
think
know.
banishment.
Then
I
we don't
think
have to
banishment
worry
is
about
better.
seeing his corpse afterward.
Yeah.
I think
I would like
banishment
him
is
way
better
more.
just because I feel like without the Garzaroth craziness, he would actually be a pretty chill dude.
Honestly, yeah. But
You're wrong.
like honestly,
Like-
I don't
like,
think I would hate him
literally-
as much if he was chill. If he wasn't on the other side.
He's
I would like
always
him
been
a
a
lot more.
chaotic
I-
being.
Just talking to him, like when he was just like in the crater, and we were just like walking away from him, just be like, we don't want to fight you today.
Yeah, and the fact that he
It was
was
so
like
much
he was like
fun.
accepting because like during the last time we were like, oh bro, like please, we're trying to finish our backstory. Could you like not attack us? And he was like, oh yeah, sure, bro, that's chill. So I'll just kill you after. And then he didn't kill us after because we destroyed him.
Genuinely one of my top moments in the entire campaign.
It was really good. It was
I loved that.
like we turned to him and bro, can you not? And like, oh yeah, sorry, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure,
I'm,
you're right.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you guys today. No, you're not. Then we just leave.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Like I just feel like, you know, like
The
Garzaroth is
one
his
time
manager.
you dropped your murder him on side bit, and it was pleasant. Isn't that fun?
Yeah, but that's the thing. I think honestly we could get along if if he didn't want to kill us and if we banish him, you know,
Right.
you know, like slap on the wrist and then we remove our marks. Everything's fine.
All
I
right.
think
As
he
long
deserves
as
a
we
bit
get
of
to
a
remove our
punishment.
marks sooner rather than later, I don't really care what happens. I'll be real.
Yeah.
I don't care what happens to
You
him
will
as
be
long as
able
we
to
have our
get
marks
them
removed.
removed like first thing tomorrow after a long rest.
Okay.
Oh
that's
my
good.
god.
So for now, so that was like the party's verdict so far. We would like to hear from the accused also.
Oh my god.
I don't know who we is.
That's
I'm
not-
gonna
you
watch
say
as Vallen.
Giorgio specific. Like Giorgio's gonna want to.
Damn it, Georges.
Let's just hear his side on this matter. He's going
Vallen
to
takes
get
his
banished or
hand.
killed either way. Let's
sure,
just
if he
hear.
doesn't get away first.
Oh,
Vallen takes his hand and wipes his face, and he watches. He turns into Loki,
Oh,
and he goes, "No, I have nothing to plead." And then he wipes his face again, and he goes back to Vallen.
Well, you heard the man.
no, you've got him. You've got him properly
Alter
restrained.
self is so good. Oh my goodness.
God, I've missed Tanner. I've missed Tiger's shenanigans.
I know, same, bro. I missed you so much.
Hi.
No, Marin goes over to Loki, like slaps him on the head a little bit, and just as a you know, when
Slap
the
over the
opportunity presents itself, and casts an anti-magic curse on him. So even if
Oh,
we
nice.
like
So he can't-
remove his like
Can't teleport away.
verbal, yeah, this way he can't use verbal components. He's completely restricted. Can't use somatic. We're good.
Yeah, and he's still blind, by the way.
Yeah. Right, so I
Dude,
do we
you
remove
said that
the
in my
do
you
we
said that
remove
in
the
my vision
sand
got
from his
blurry.
lungs?
Sand in my lungs.
No more sand in his lung.
He coughs out, like you free his mouth up and he just coughs up a storm. There's like multiple rocks falling out of his mouth and like sand. It's a lot. He's
He's coughing out like tons of. It sounds like that when he's coughing.
Yeah.
holding up a diving score.
Yeah. God
Looks like he's
damn.
turning back to
He
nature.
threw up. He threw up all the rocks.
I threw up.
God
You
damn,
threw
what was that sand made of? Elemental
Sand.
Skin? Radical.
Rocks.
It was made of sand.
I
Rocks.
don't like the sand. It's coarse and rough. It gets everywhere.
This is cheese sauce. Guess
Wait,
what
what
it's
the
made out
heck?
of? Sauce? Yeah, that's right, it's cheese.
Wait.
I didn't realize the gift did that.
My fear whenever I send a GIF, it's always that it's gonna do something completely different after he loads.
This is sand in your lungs. Guess what it's made out of? Lungs? That's right, it's sand. No! No, why would you post that?
Because of the sand in his lungs.
This
Sure.
is grilled cheese.
Sure.
You know what it's made out of? Grill.
Grill?
That's right.
No,
cheese.
it's cheese. No!
Thank you. I'm tired.
Alright, so what does Loki say if he's able to speak?
He, like, after recovering from the, all my coughing, he's, so, you found me out. You know exactly what to do to me, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
we
You're
do.
willing to kill me.
Yeah.
Like,
Where have you been for like the past 2 months?
well, you weren't able to kill me, so I didn't really care. But like,
Well, yeah, but like we were willing the entire time, and you're surprised now?
Like,
alright.
yeah.
But like, see,
You're,
the
you're
thing
wait,
is,
hold on. You're surprised that we're willing to kill you after we decide that we're probably not going to kill you?
well, it's still on the table,
Buddy.
isn't it?
Buddy, catch up.
Like, we just had a bit of a debate about it, and honestly, like, I mean, we might just banish you and just, like, so that you're, like, out of our
Alright,
lives.
I'll have my own debate about this. I'll just, you
Hey,
know.
you don't get to decide shit, buddy. That's not how that.
I
Your
am
fate is in our hands,
offering-
dickbag.
I'm offering my, what's it, testimony? I think.
Yeah, I think that's what it's
Sure.
called.
Sure, continue.
Vallen just has his staff just out and ready, and you can see it's slightly glowing. And he's just waiting for something.
Yeah. So, like, you can kill me and all, but like, don't you want to show some mercy to a child? I'm just a little guy, you know? Just a little baby man.
You're very adult
You're not a
shaped.
little guy.
Even a child that takes a life deserves to be taken away.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
heard enough. Send him away.
I cast polymorph on him.
Get him out of here.
Poof.
Also, that's not a testimony. That's just you trying to leverage your status.
That's not
as a
even
minor
all of his.
against the law.
He's not done. That's just one of his arguments.
No, I'm deciding
Oh,
what
It's
he's
a terrible
done.
argument. It's a terrible
If that's your
argument.
leading argument, then I don't think you have very many good ones.
This is not Korea where you just get a slap of a wrist.
Georgios, please.
Yeah, we've heard as much as we need to.
I cast polymorph.
There's look,
Fuck
if
your
you go
speech,
into court
Nebel.
and say, "Look, I'm just, Your Honor, I'm just a little baby man," you're
I'm just a
not
little
getting,
guy,
you're not walking out of there.
Would you?
Yeah, well, cool motive, but that's still a murder.
Yeah.
I was just simply being too silly.
It's that Ryan George skit where the dude's just like, "I don't believe in numbers." Sir, let me ask you again. How fast were you going?
I don't believe in numbers.
Sir, your breath
Not
reeks of
guilty.
alcohol.
Ugh, man. Gosh, if you send me back, ugh, I'll lose all my buffs if you send me back to Detroit. Man.
Oh, that's the point.
Ugh.
Also, what the fuck is Detroit?
No, we're sending you to Brazil.
Magical Brazil.
Ugh, I have to deal with that stupid cult again. Contrary to the very cool cult I've got over here. But like, then
Yeah, I'm gonna-
again, if you
Why not
Let's
kill
manage him
me,
to Shadowfell.
Okay, consider the following. Just usurp that cult. And make
I
it
mean-
cool.
I mean, you're like powerful enough to like do that. Like, why don't you? Like, that sounds like weak shit to me. Like, you're
To be fair,
just
he did say
like-
that he would lose all his powers if he was brought back to Detroit.
well,
So he would just
good.
be a normal
Okay, so
human.
yeah, he'll return.
So
to being
basically, it
child.
sounds like you hate this Detroit place, and you don't want to go back. So I say that we send you there.
Yeah, that sounds good to
Yeah.
me.
Oh,
honestly.
but like
Punishment is
maybe,
supposed to be
well,
what
Let's
us-
send him where he hates to go.
Okay. Let me. I think it might be best if you let me finish my dialogue before you comment on the stuff and things. 'Cause, man,
Fine.
got stuff written. And
We'll let
he's just,
the DM
yeah,
tell
he's
her
just
story.
pondering. Like, yeah, it's that. Then again, if you kill me, I'll have to be part of that Garza blob. Didn't look like a
We're
fun
not going to
party
kill
at
you.
all last time I checked.
Jesus.
That would make me closer to winning the game, though. Ugh.
No,
Choices.
no, I hate you for that.
He sees it
You're
as a game.
absolutely
He sees it as a game.
No,
You already lost the game.
awful.
So,
Nebel.
What?
Nebel.
Wait.
I have a feeling we're not going to let him monologue anymore just because of that.
yeah, no.
The game.
Get out of here. Get out
We
of here.
just lost the game, so we got
Lucina,
we
cast
got
a
to
banish.
this guy.
Lucina, banish this
The game
motherfucker.
the game is a mental game where the object is to not think about the game. If you think about the game, then you lost.
No. He's
I
not
hate him.
saying he knows this is a D&D game. He's just a chaotic little gremlin child
No,
who
Nebel,
thinks of this
Nebel,
as
I don't think
No,
Nebel,
Nebel.
you don't realize
What?
the game is a psychological game where the object of the game is to not think about the game for as long as possible. If someone reminds you that about the game by saying the words "the game," then you
Then you
lost
lose
the
it.
game because now you're thinking about the game.
Yeah, so basically we all lost the game because of our Loki. So
Well-
yeah, no,
and-
he's banished.
Hate
And
it.
now Loki's Loki's gonna die because of that. No.
Okay. Sure. I don't know why that's so bad though, but okay.
It's just annoying.
Okay.
It is.
Apologies, that was not
High school.
intentional.
Right.
The game is literally a cognito hazard.
Oh man,
I'm gonna cry.
hate it.
Alright, now you are... Alright. I've dropped my things. You've made your decision to banish him. Time has come.
Before he gets sent away, Vallen is going to walk up to Loki, touches his face again, and you see Hobbs just standing there.
No, Loki
This
never
is what we
interacted
did.
with Hobbs.
This is what you've done. This is for Hobbs, and he just stabs him in the leg.
Wait a minute! Who are you? Like the break in the
Oh my
"Who
God.
are you" is when he
Oh my
gets
God.
stabbed.
I'm going to kill you like so hard, but like I'm not gonna actually kill you. You're
Let's not
you're
actually
banished.
kill him, he's just gonna zip away.
I
No,
Vallen did
legitimately, he never met Hobbs. He was when
I also
Hobbs was
don't-
in the party, Loki was messing with Georgios.
That's true.
Vallen doesn't know
That is
that.
true.
Vallen doesn't.
He-
I mean, I guess not.
Vallen was there during that period.
Well, no,
thought-
Vallen
Well,
was
no,
kidnapped.
Vallen was kidnapped.
Oh, he was offline, right?
Yeah, so no, he thought Loki had a part of it, so that's why he's doing this.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm.
he-
Listen, I just like blaming Loki for everything that's going on in my life.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
But yeah,
That's
after
true.
after
Can't afford my
Vallen
bills.
after Vallen stabs
Loki's
Loki in the
fault.
leg, he then just backs off.
Continue.
But he goes back to Vallen,
All
and he
right.
still wants
I
to
will-
polymorph.
I will
Loki.
also say, I don't want to figure out what this Garza blob is because that sounds disgusting.
Oh, Gus knows. Mithros
Yeah.
knows.
Cool.
They've seen
Don't
it.
tell me.
No, it's just so the
Uh,
souls that Garzaroth like claims for himself to, with each soul he gets closer to breaking out of a seal. He's basically building himself a tower out of souls to like reach the seal he's in. And like, yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
ain't pretty.
I could make a joke right here.
Oh?
It's like that time everybody got thrown into the
Hold on,
Grand
what-
Canyon.
What day is it?
It's Saturday.
Nope. In terms of
22nd.
campaign.
June.
In campaign,
Was
it is the
alright.
19th of June. It's so close to my birthday! Ah!
It's almost God's birthday, guys.
Okay.
Very tempted now, actually. Like this, for no reason, it makes me think I should really create, like on the 9th of November or whatever the equivalent will be in my universe in Arganza. I should have a holiday, like in my fantasy world.
Yeah.
I should, as a small treat.
As a treat.
As a treat. This way I can tell myself that my characters, if I'm not celebrating my existence, my characters are somewhere.
Guys, I think we should rent an aircraft in 84 days.
Wait, what?
I think we should.
That's quite cat.
I think we should go take down Garzaroth Tower. 84 days.
October 14th.
Well, no, that goes backwards. You gotta put on the new year.
Oh. No.
No. Yeah, you're going. Wait, no.
No. September is after June.
Oh!
Oh.
I don't get it.
1 second.
What happened?
yes.
What happened on
Oh my
September
goodness.
11th?
Oh my god.
9/11.
Oh!
It's
I was reading
20.
21st and I was like... I was stupid, don't worry.
9/11 was bad.
No shit. That is a hot take right there. That is such a hot take, Hayden.
How do you plan on fixing the environment, Lois? 9/11.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Anyways, so we're banishing
Anyways.
Loki, right?
Anyways,
That's-
Marin, like, gathers her magic and, like, focuses in on Loki's soul and the spell banishment, but going beyond, and it's fine.
I'm so
Laugh
sorry.
it off, laugh it off.
No. I'm so sorry. I'm just imagining. Now that I have the 9/11 thing in my mind, I'm just imagining we banish him, and then there's like, it just automatically transitions to this one video of an aircraft that slowly deviates, and you hear the like flowy storm, the like theme from like Undertale as it veers into the Twin Towers.
Oh
God damn
god.
it.
God,
This is
no.
horrible. This is awful.
Oh,
This is
boy.
all Chris's fault.
I thought it was just gonna end with this montage of him just going through his normal life in Detroit.
He just goes to get the milk and everything, and because now he doesn't have powers, he has to go to the milk himself and not actually.
Damn it, I have to
teleport.
walk.
A second. Oh god, no.
I hate it. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna go get the video because I have one specific
Alright.
video in mind.
Meanwhile, yeah,
Oh,
and
for the image deck.
with a push towards Loki, he like lets out a gasp, and the soul leaves his body, and he is gone. His body is
just
still
fucking
here.
Did we just euthanize him?
No.
I cast polymorph on the body.
Wait, it's at 0 HP then. So polymorph wouldn't work.
Well, it's not he's not really it's just well, the body has
He's
been
not
abandoned.
dead. He's just not here.
The body has 0 hit points.
Well,
The body has
the
been
body
abandoned.
just doesn't have a soul anymore, so it's just there.
I found it. I found
Alright,
it.
cool. Let's
Finally.
start digging.
I can sense it.
So long,
I
Gay
found
Bowser.
it.
So long, Gay Bowser.
It's this one. It's this or the "Hey, you're finally awake" that was in my mind with
Oh god.
this
It's the
one
way that
always
it's just
gets
straight
me.
shooting, and then it sees the towers and it's like, ugh!
Exactly.
It was
it's
like a
just
magnet. It's just whoop.
Exactly. It's just like I don't know why, but the first time I saw it,
I was
I
waiting-
spit out my drink.
I was waiting for the Lego
It's
sound,
like, oh,
the Lego
there it
death
is.
sound
Oh.
effects to play because
Really?
It's
Build
one
a
of my
tower,
favorite
huh?
like 9/11 memes, unfortunately. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways.
Okay.
Space cowboy.
Apologies. That's what was playing in my head while
I'm not-
the whole banishment was going on.
Actually, hold on. Is there
I'm
something
not
I can
sorry.
do to the body?
It's
Hmm?
okay. It's okay. It was fun.
Gotta get it out before Curse of Strahd.
You have to, yeah. Because after that, Crystal Astrology is not gonna be super funny, haha.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
By
the
the way,
final session.
You get
yeah,
to
next
fool
session
around.
yeah, during the first session of Fang, unfortunately, it's gonna be a very short one, considering not everyone is gonna be there for a long time. But yeah, anyways.
So yeah. Loki is donezo.
Yay!
Yay!
Quick, now let's go to bed and get this off.
Well,
Yeah, I'm going to go sleep.
alright, before going to there's still some daylight. There's still, like, you know, a bit of an army that is, close by. Like, I mean,
Right,
they're not attacked, but you know.
Yeah.
We can start dealing with the Yuan-Ti Empire.
Oh, I was just gonna tell him to round everyone up back home, and then we'll give a speech tomorrow, after the mark's gone.
Fair, fair. If you want to
So
do
we
that.
Did you get assassinated?
So there's still like an
Yeah.
army that we have to deal with, or like are they passive?
No,
or
they,
are they...
well,
The Yuan-Ti are passive right now. The queen died.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they just
they're
they
not
they got
attacking.
overthrown, which doesn't mean they're done. I mean, they're not gonna like attack, but
Mhm.
like, it's not a done situation.
Right.
But yeah, if you can just if you tell them to like return home, that
Yeah.
you'll
I'm gonna-
deal with that.
I'm gonna go up to some of the people up front and speak in Draconic. Tomorrow night, gather everyone in like the town square, and we'll address the future together.
Mm-hmm. Ah, so they're staying, in this town. You know, that makes sense, yeah. They're just setting up camp here.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, Custos is, still unconscious. You can burn
Well,
his body, yes. Like,
Produce flame. Whoosh.
Wait, why are we burning his body? Huh?
No, he's alive. He's just unconscious.
He'll never
Oh,
be able
Loki's
to burn.
body.
Yeah,
I
Loki's
didn't
body.
see chat. I had my sheet up.
If he doesn't have a body, he can't return.
Well, debatable,
That's what
but
I'm
yes.
hoping.
He's not gonna return.
Yeah, I just burned the body. Just
Mm-hmm.
I am. While I'm signaling to the, some of the, like, basically while I'm saying, hey, tomorrow, gather everyone up, I'm also going to ask them to have any medic, tend to Custos and make sure that he's okay, alive, no shenanigans.
Yeah. I mean, he's part of their army, so like, yeah.
Right.
They're just gonna take him in. For now. Unless, Gus wants to take him, like...
Right.
It's fine.
You
Yeah.
trust them?
Yeah. As long
That
as they
is
don't pull any bullshit, which I'd imagine Yaotal wouldn't allow.
They
oh
won't.
my god, it's the
Gus
end
trusting
of the
the
entire arc.
Yuan-Ti army!
Yeah.
I wouldn't have seen the day in the
You-
first session!
Gus actually trusting Yaotal?
Yay!
That is
We got
beautiful.
so far!
We got so far.
You have my word.
Yay! Alright.
Especially right now, my word means a lot because, you know, I'm not allowed to die and all that.
Alright. And one more thing before we transition to the next day. You guys turn to like Marin invites you to her place of residence. It's basically a bunker, like near the seal. You know, gotta stay safe in these trying lands.
Right.
But before you enter, guess who's coming to meet you again, Yaotal?
I don't know.
It's a little chest.
Oh my god, I was gonna
Aw.
get away from the long rats.
He's already gonna get to you!
Wait, is
Yay!
Hector with the mimic?
The mimic! She put the mimic, like, for safekeeping to her patron.
Yeah.
So that it would survive the battle.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna stand for that.
Mm-hmm. The mimic is perfectly fine, and it's very, very happy to see you safe and sound.
Yeah. I go up and I give him the biggest hug.
Scoop him up.
Aw.
Hold gently like
Scoop him up.
hamburger.
Scoop like ice
I
cream.
do hold gently like hamburger.
Yeah. I guess, okay, actually what, do I, you know what, sure, it fits, like, it works with how we've been doing, D&D, Mithros, Gus, now Kith.
Yeah, okay. I see. Gotcha. Yeah.
Now kiss.
Sure.
Now Kith.
Wait, I have a gift.
Are you gonna do it?
Yeah.
Mithros would.
Gus would too.
Yay!
Yay!
But, you know, they're not dying anymore.
We're not dying!
Wrong gift! Wrong gift!
What?
Are you
Don't you
sure
dare
said
delete that!
that?
Don't you dare delete that!
Honey.
I wanted to send the same gift as Tiger. I misclicked.
So, yeah, I was about to say, how did you mess that up?
The funnier part is that I thought you sent both. It's just like, how did you misclick and still send two? Oh.
Same energy as when I sent my dad beats me to like someone randomly. Anyways,
Even
yeah,
on
you
the darkest nights.
Kith.
Even on the
Okay.
coldest nights. I'm cold.
The devil shivers when he gets cold.
The devils cry when he's sad.
Alright. Everyone, long rest, baby!
Yeah.
Long rest!
20th of
Long
June. The historic day.
620.
Ah, almost nice.
Yeah,
It's
you gotta
almost
follow.
Nebel's birthday,
almost.
which I'm assuming in Mog is a worldwide holiday.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. It needs to be.
It's the Panda Festival.
Well, maybe something.
I mean, you
Figure it out.
you could call this day Panda's Eve.
Ha!
Haha.
Ah.
Haha. Get it? It's a joke about wives during in-universe Pride Month.
Yeah!
Oh, cute.
Mark of gay.
Mark of gay.
Mark of gay.
So, and when everyone is awake and ready for the day, next, yeah.
Yeah.
You gather around.
Yeah.
You hold out your hands towards Marin, and just like that, with powerful magic surging all around you, the black mark on the back of your hands fizzles out with a burning sensation. It leaves behind some scarring, I guess, but like, it's not in shape of the mark, it's just, skin's a little wacky, but You know, it's nothing major. And yeah, it's mainly about yeah, when you die, your soul's not gonna get claimed. Hooray!
Yay!
Yippee! We've done
Wait,
it,
hold
boys!
on. I gotta get the.
True! Yeah! Yeah!
Soda!
We did it.
You done did it. This is not everything I have in my notes, though.
We saved our own asses.
Of course.
Of course, there's still more.
Of course.
It's never. No.
It's never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end.
It's always bogging time.
Me when it's never the end.
Alright, first off, Yaotal. Gather your people. It's time to have a speech, I think.
I'm going to gather my people. With everyone gathered in the square, I'm assuming all doing fairly well.
Well, as well as
hopefully-
the Yuan-Ti do.
Right. Hopefully any injuries nursed from the battle previously. I'm going to head up to a high vantage point and probably thaumaturgy in place of a mic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, I've thought so much on what she's gonna say here. Ugh.
I love that everything is going on. Meanwhile, I'm fleeing my cat. You know, I'm
Fair.
unfleeing my cat. He almost has no fleas left. Oh my god, you're such a good boy. He's getting so excited. He's
Yeah.
like biting my hand off. It's fine. It's better that he does it now while he, you know, still doesn't really hurt me that much. Than, you know, he does it like when he's actually like absolutely taking off a piece of flesh. A baby. It's just exciting him a little bit. Anyways.
Okay.
Oh, Vallen doing things. Oh my god. Come on, baby.
I am going to thaumaturgy my voice, and I'm going to speak. To all of my people, I speak to you this. Queen Yosne is no more. I am she who ended her reign, and as such I hope you do not mind me taking up the mantle as queen in her stead. With this comes some change to the Yuan-Ti Empire. I know that typically we are not a big fan of such change, to be specific. Or rather not. However, I hope that you will not simply hear my words, but that you will instead listen. In the time since my banishment, I have learned more than I ever could have, staying within the Empire's walls. For starters, I've learned that there are some things that you just cannot do on your own. And that is why I am grateful to have these who I have had the privilege of calling my allies, comrades, maybe even my friends. And so I ask of you this, to trust one another, to set forth with each other, because looking around you, you will notice that there are people who have your back more than anyone else ever will. The second thing that I realized I need a little help explaining, and she is going to signal over to the mimic and pick him up.
Pick him up.
This is the mimic. And he has been with us for almost our entire adventure. In the time that we were apart, which was short, as it only lasted yesterday, it was some of the most agonizing loneliness I have ever felt since I started out on this journey. And he has taught me more than I ever could have learned. This little guy taught me how to love. He taught me joy. He taught me sadness. He taught me anger. And so, once again, I ask that you look around. Our kind isn't really accepting of emotion, but emotions are what make life itself go on. Yeah, they cause heartbreak, sadness, pain, sometimes even death. But they are also responsible for everything that is good and wondrous in life. And so, I ask of you not to simply survive as we have been doing, but to instead learn to live and learn to love. Learn to enjoy life for what it is, not for what we believed it should be. With that, as the new queen of the Yuan-Ti Empire, I will make sure that our resources are put into discovering life's joys rather than being responsible for its sorrow. In addition to learning
Sorry.
about all of... No, you're good. She's going to pause during the small applause. And once it subsides, she is going to continue on. In addition, there's just so much more to learn than what I was able to discover in a short time above ground. And as such, that is also where a good amount of resources will be going towards discovering and learning, towards studies and trying to figure out this entire planet better, trying to figure out one another better. And so, thank you all, and I hope that together we can usher forth a new era of the Yuan-Ti, one not built on war and conflict, but one built on poetry and peace.
Say the clap. I mean, I'm not gonna let you roll, but it's just you know, But a good chunk of the people are convinced. A good chunk are, on the fence. Some are pouting about it.
I figured not everyone would be
Yeah.
accepting.
It's a society of people that have been warmongering for a long time. It's gonna be... The change is not gonna happen overnight, but you're
Right.
doing fantastic, Sweaty.
The main thing that I wanted to get out in that speech was I ask of you not to simply survive, but to try and learn to live.
That's great.
I got that
What is
line
this,
out.
Evangelion?
I got that line out, and you know what? I'm proud of it.
Hell yeah. Among that crowd,
Among
Custos is now awake.
Yay,
He
he took his
lives.
long rest.
Gus walks over to him. Welcome back. Been a while, hasn't it?
His face is still like... He still has a similar expression to that you saw, well, before the fight, during the fight. But, yes.
Well, the good news is we were able to get Mom and Dad out. So they're... Well, they're not really okay. They can't really walk anymore, but they survived.
Figures.
And I'm sure they'd welcome you back with open arms.
Now that's where you're wrong, brother.
What?
I-
What do you mean?
I'm not the same man I used to be. I'll never be the righteous brother you knew again. They needn't know that I'm still alive.
Don't you think they would at least want the closure?
They have closure. They think I'm dead, don't they?
Well, that's a lie.
If they don't know it's a lie.
So I'm just supposed to pretend that I didn't see you again?
Well, you don't have to pretend. You can do what you want. I suppose I couldn't stop you from telling them.
But the thing is, even though you're not going to be the same man you once were, you weren't you then. I knew this, even during the fight. I knew there was no way you would have given up your ideals that heavily voluntarily.
It doesn't matter. What's done is done. I am who I am now. It's not changing. I'm going to stay with this empire, or I guess it's probably not going to be an empire anymore.
If I may
Uh-huh.
interject here,
You may.
I would like to walk up. I'm sorry, I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. But if you're going to be staying with us, might it not be a good idea to also give them closure on the truth as well? After all, the idea is that we will need peaceful relations with other nations. If they don't take kindly to a Yuan-Ti, perhaps they'll take kindly to a half.
If the new queen demands it.
I do not demand anything. I simply ask for your input. I mean, that solves both your problems, doesn't it?
Fine.
So, does that mean you're coming back with me to Mapaz?
I will visit whenever what we've got going on is sorted out, or something.
Very well. We'll see you then. And then Gus gets back up and walks over to the rest of his group.
Seeing how it didn't seem to go badly or well, honestly. Mithros just gives you a consolatory hug. Pat, pat.
We're going to be alright.
You know, I'm not that fond of your brother. He has grown on me. You should let him grow back on you too. And then I leave.
Right, there's one more thing with Custos. Well, a little thing that, is gonna set up the next chain of events, I suppose.
It's a bomb. Setting off the next chain of events.
How do I...
The
Yes.
chain of events is
Get
explosive, to say the
I
least.
get it!
Yo, is this that Oppenheimer movie that came out yesterday?
it. No, this is the Barbie movie that came out yesterday. Easy mistake.
You, like, reconvene with the group. The Arcane Order member is close by, and he comes over and adds, "No. You know, since they kind of left us hanging and everything, I think I could tell you, whoever orchestrated this whole thing."
As
Might as
in...
well. This operation. Sending out the army. Getting that thing.
Which army?
The Yuan-Ti army.
Oh, that'd be all though.
The one that
That'd be
was
Yaotal.
attacking.
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry. What are they asking?
Custos comes over and is like, since they kinda left us hanging, I can tell you about who, like, set up this final battle. Like, on the bad guy's side. This friggin' Zenith woman, or Zen, however she wants to call herself.
Wait.
Hmm?
Zenith
I've never heard that before.
Zen. Do I have to roll intelligence? I'm literally looking at that page of the notes.
You can, but I think someone else makes the connection before you. Like, Marin's eyes shoot open. She's coming over. She's like, Zenith? You mean You mean Toas' apprentice? Like, literally in the midst of the Arcane Order.
Well, shit. That could have gone horribly.
It already went horribly. I'm just a little dumbfounded that that idiot did not realize his disciple was evil. Ugh.
And now we have an Arcane Order member without a disciple.
No, honestly, I don't think she's dead. Her body's nowhere around here. From what I could tell, she's like a master of teleportation, so...
She kind of blew herself up first. So,
I'll believe it when I see the body. Which... Well, if I'm gonna inquire... Well... Nope, okay, first off. For a second,
I thought you were just gonna have the body fall from the sky.
No.
It would be funny.
Yeah, wait, who's Zenith?
Zen is the dark elf that you were fighting last time.
And Zenith is the one who put us in prison.
Well, she's the one. She's the one who like, she's like the steward of the castle at Soradeen. So she kind of gave you the gist on why, like, what proceedings were gonna happen. So she's like the first person you interacted with in session 1, yes.
That's fucking wild. The name was literally there. I just thought you weren't... I just thought you came up with 2 names and forgot that they were really similar.
There are no coincidences.
Welp, Marin is gonna have a little chat with, like, magic phone call, with Toas, cause, his disciple is evil. You know.
Oh yeah, she was there when the princess got killed.
Yes. Well, she wasn't there, she was at the ball. Generally.
Right.
I did point out she left at some point.
Oh, did you? I know. I just remember threatening the guy and then almost dying.
Yeah. But yeah, she's having a slightly turns away, like, magic communication conjures up, and like you can hear that it's a pretty heated phone call.
Mm.
Yeah, woman is fuming. And when it is done, she's like to the party. Okay, so apparently she came to him with massive injuries, and he was nursing her back to health.
He should stop doing that.
Well, thankfully he believes me. He's gonna make sure she doesn't die because, well, knowing that we can't know for sure if she's in with Garzaroth, so
right.
Never try to kill someone who's in with Garzaroth.
Good point.
But he knows. He's powerful enough to restrain her if need be. He's gonna keep her.
I honestly thought he was just gonna banish her.
Well, then she would
From
just
the way you're
be on
describing
her own. No, he's gonna make sure she's essentially kept in custody until we can go to settle this.
I see.
And at this point, Georgios has something else to say.
Let me guess, something about a trial?
You're right.
Oh my god.
Another trial?
No, not for her. No, for you guys.
Oh. Yeah, not guilty.
Oh
Done.
yeah, no. He's not. Well, he's part of it. But remember how you got like, how you got, you're wanted.
Remember how?
Something?
Yeah. Remember how we're on the run and have been this entire campaign? Yeah. I
Wait,
remember.
Hold on. So, in that regard, who's even officiating this trial? Because it might not really be... I don't know how many people would actually recognize the verdict of this trial, considering that, if Georgios is doing it, he's also on the run from the law.
Oh yeah, no. They've got this. Where the fuck did I put his fucking dialogue? I had it right here. That's Loki. There we go.
I'm back.
Hey. So we
Hi.
Welcome back,
we got
Al.
the reveal of like the dark elf that presumably died is not dead, and also they orchestrated this. They're this elf that we interacted with in session 1.
Yeah, I remember. I thought he was that one. That's why I was like, oh, you.
Yeah.
But no. Yeah, when I saw Zenith, like right now, I was like, oh god, fucking damn it.
Yeah, they're the same person.
Yeah, I was wondering like it was a. Yeah, but I had a feeling that those two were connected somehow.
Yeah, that makes sense. And you know how I pointed out that when you were a cat and climbing up, there was something. Disguise self. You were holding onto cloth that was disguised. So, Georgios, is coming up. At some point he would have explained that. I think it would have been the day before that he'd basically be like, thank you all for the time we had, though short it may have been. I'd understand if some of you were frustrated with my absence these last few weeks. It has become my mission to clear our names, and I have been hard at work doing so. He has gathered many testimonies to present to the officials towards clearing our names, and he's been discussing with the Arcane Order, like, we'll say they've discussed off screen. I guess. No, okay. But basically, the way we're gonna do this is...
How do you want to do this?
Toas, the wizard that you got your first mark removed, introduction wizard. Zenith is his disciple. She's with him right now, badly hurt. But he's gonna take care of her, but he's not gonna let her escape. He knows she did the bad. So he's gonna keep her in custody. And
yeah, well, at least he didn't do the ugly.
He has connections with, like, the castle. With the royals. So, he can get us in. Marin is gonna be with us. Also, just see it. Mostly deal with Zenith. Partially to help with our case. Georgios has a bunch of testimonies from what we've to support our deeds or innocence. So, what do you say, fellas, that we make our way back to where it all began?
Yeah.
Sure. Like, she's a bit skeptical about it, but you know what? Maybe finally they'll be heralded, like, or something. I don't know. Like, we did great, right? So, like,
You did fantastic.
Yeah. Just a bit skeptical about all of this, but also she trusts Georgios. Like, even though, they didn't have that many interactions in the past few weeks, I like to believe that what started as, this weird confrontation, at the very beginning of the campaign, now has turned into, a fine companionship,
Yeah. You got along.
You know what?
strife.
Actually, that makes sense as to why the mark was under the prison. If Zenith was working with Garzaroth, then that makes sense as to why.
Perhaps. Maybe it's a coincidence, maybe it's not.
Yeah.
So yeah. The travel back to Soradeen is going to take about 4 to 6 days, roughly. If Azure, remember how we left your girlfriend in that one town?
Yeah.
Do you want to like pick her up or like go say hi or something on the way?
I mean, I'm probably gonna pick her up. Yeah, that's completely like yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if it's on the way, you know, because otherwise she can just do it herself, you know. Like, but I did tell her that I would like to come back like when everything is said and done. So if it's on the way, yeah, I'm seeing her. Like, I don't want to disturb the entire party just because of that, you know? Like, it's fine. She's a big girl.
It's it's like not directly on the travel way, but like it's fine. It's not gonna take long. And like, yeah, I'd say we can take like 6 days. Let's say 5. We can take some 5 days to get to Soradeen. So, we all get ready.
You know what,
to
Hayden?
head
I
out
agree.
again. So we all get ready to head back out on the road again. The Yuan-Ti, well, I guess now would be the time for them to just go home.
Right.
You'll return to the to there in like, you know, a week or 2. Well, no, more like 2 weeks, considering there and back again. Yeah. You'll come back in 2 weeks. You'll start doing queen shit. But yeah, as the gang all gets ready to leave, Marin's disciple Organon is gonna keep watch over the seal.
Yep.
And there's one more thing to deal with before the trial.
Oh god, what is it?
Because there's a bit of a force that comes across your way. It is the royals that held that ball. And they don't have a full-on army, but like they've got a fighting force with them. And
Okay.
they see the party. They see Yaotal, Yuan-Ti, and Yuan-Ti like surrounding the area, or like being around in the area, and like there you are, fiends. We've come to take revenge for the princes, basically.
We've already killed the Empress.
Down, the queen is dead.
Yeah, you're a bit late to the party over here. We already took care of the problem of...
We're not dealing with you.
The Yuan-Ti queen.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
I killed her.
Well, that's just the queen, though.
Yes.
What, do you want to do
The
like
queen
a
is the
fucking
one
genocide
who
or something?
ordered the kill?
I think it's appropriate to say that genocide is not good. I think you can
Yeah.
agree with that.
I agree.
It was a crime caused by the Yuan-Ti Empire, and we need to see justice for that.
So what, are you gonna
But
kill like every single Yuan-Ti in the world? Is that what you want to do? That
Okay.
doesn't sound very loyal or anything.
I would
Not all
imagine
of
that
them did
regicide
anything.
was sufficient.
Listen, okay, look, I just, like, literally today, just announced that I'm taking over as queen. I do not need my first day to start a war, alright? Just let it go, alright? drop it. We're done. We're rebuilding, and we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be peaceful, and we're gonna be fine.
Like, if
You
you
can
need
leave
to
it.
have a
Roll
if you need
persuasion
to have
with
the assassins,
advantage.
absolutely go ahead. Yeah, please, 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 please.
Like,
If
I'm
you-
sorry we already did your
By
job.
the way, if you need, my little dragon can look cute and give you an advantage.
I already have advantage though.
I know, but I can give double advantage.
No advantage.
Oh, that's so annoying. It's teetering on 6 and 14.
Mm,
Yeah, D&D Beyond said 6 though.
you can roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the dragon advantage. I think that would work well because one of them is like a Drake Warden. I think.
Yeah, so I think
Higher the rolls was a 12.
Oh, did you already reroll?
I rolled twice. It was a 6 and a 9.
Mm,
Yeah.
Okay.
Then reroll again because like I just.
Yeah, so that was 14, I think. Yeah.
So yeah, you have another roll.
Nope, highest was 12. I can roll
Oh,
a third
12.
time, and that's worse.
Okay. No, they
They're mad.
they are. But well, the army is not gathering around you or anything. They don't look ready to throw down. So
Good.
fine, we will not fight today. But you come to settle this at our place. We will no more like we will talk about this again. If you are willing to have diplomatic relations.
Yes, I am. I'm not looking forward to the day, but it must come.
All right.
No.
Oh,
I know it's
well, what are
fun.
you doing that for? We've got this.
Yep.
So yeah. All right. Time skip. 5 days. In the meantime, you pick up your girlfriend. She's elated to see you alive,
Smooch.
unhurt. Smooch. That's 20th, and then 5 days. That's the 25th. So, yeah. No RP on my birthday, but you know. It'd be like that.
There's like a big celebration or something.
We had a nice time during the
Yeah,
Panda
okay.
Festival.
On the 21st of June, you settled down for a break in a town, and yeah, they had some festivities going on, and you were able to throw back, relax. If you want to RP anything during some off time, feel free. Evelyn?
I don't think I have anything.
Fucking, I gotta go back for this one.
You mean the Owlin for like?
Yeah,
Well, no.
that one.
She's up north.
Oh man.
I mean, why would you assume she's
Not even
here?
there for Panda Day.
Oh.
Because it's based on Owl.
Aww.
Yeah, man. So she has her own like celebration at home with her kids, okay, or something. I don't fucking know.
Maybe. All right. Ooh. Hey owl, you've got the like great Ace Attorney music. You got shit for a trial?
I do. What kind of trial is it?
An
Like,
uplifting one.
what kind of-
It's. I hope to make you cry.
It's
I
time
hope to
for
make
the
myself
class
cry.
trial.
Oh no, not the class trial, not the
Ace
class
Attorney.
trial. Okay, let me go on
A
my
little dramatic,
SoundCloud.
but generally uplifting.
No, so yeah, okay, if it's a bit dramatic, I'm probably gonna have an objection theme going on. 1 second.
Now, question: have you ever heard of a majority vote?
You just put the link in the chat and I'll put it in the bot.
Yeah, 1 second. It's gonna take a little while to find it. Because my school playlist is like fucking huge.
While you do that, we can set up the scenario.
Okay, so yeah, what you want is like something that is like kind of heroic and cool, right?
Cool and heroic, yeah.
Okay, cool. I have it then. Boof.
Ooh, for SoundCloud. Okay.
Yeah, because that works well with the bot.
True.
That's where I have all of my playlists for like D&D. Does that work well?
Oh yeah, that's vibin'.
All right, let's
We've
go.
got this. So, you travel pretty much across the whole land again. And, well, because this time you don't have to take a million, like, detours for distractions and also to get the marks locations. Yeah, you make it to Soradeen in 5 days. Been a bit since you've been there. Been a bit since you've been inside the city. And you pretty much just march into the castle. You, I'd say Toas is already inside. You like, some of the people, and especially the guards, regard you very weirdly. I mean, generally, like, it's been 2 months. It's not hot news that you guys are wanted. But those who know, and the guards, they're a little flabbergasted, also considering that you've got, like, 2 tieflings with you, which, you know, racism.
Racism.
But they do not stop you. And even if someone tried, you guys are too powerful. Yeah, like, you can just push them back. It's fine. You defeated a fucking colossus. You're good.
Bro, like, let me tell you, like, last second, as we, like, round the corner or something, I have a shit-eating grin on my face, and I just give them a little, I flip the bird a little bit. Like, you can do anything to me, fuck you, and then just walk right into the... Can do shit.
I'm gonna say, what lies on the way.
Imagine how many... God, I'm just now realizing. Imagine how many hacks they have to give if they decide to sentence us to death.
My gosh, yeah.
I'm gonna say, since you would have possibly passed nearby it, you did not stop to meet your parents in Mapaz, Gus. Mostly because, I mean, like, not now. It's like, it's close to the city. You can do it after the trial. There's stuff and things happening. We need to hurry a little bit. But yeah, you guys go through the castle. And you go just straight up to the throne room. You bust the doors open. Well, not bust them open, like swing them open forcefully. Dramatic entrance. And there is the queen. Woman. I've got the princess and where did I put the queen's picture? There's so many characters.
Mood.
Where did I put her?
Me with school, too many characters.
I guess I gotta look up her name. Ugh. I'll write it down here. I just not have her anymore? Bruh. Well, it is a lizard folk.
Oh, is it a
Remember that
little
much.
folk that we helped?
No, no, you have not met the queen yet. I do have
Okay.
the pick group for the princess. They are wearing black because, you know, Prince is dead.
Yeah. The hot princes.
The hot princes are dead.
I'm so sad.
No.
Like, I would be so. I would be even sadder if I was heterosexual, but unfortunately.
True.
Yeah, meanwhile, my bisexual ass is just like, well,
Dying.
shit, that happened. Anyway.
She, like, the queen looks pretty shocked to see this group. And, like, oh yeah, Toas is there. Let me resend his thing because we literally haven't seen him since session 1. There's the wizard. He's there. And Zenith is also standing there. Not restricted, but like, it's fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. They watch you enter. The queen looks shocked and like, kind of exclaims out to him like, "You gather before for this group of criminals and hellspawn to invade my council in our time of mourning?" And they immediately interject. Marin immediately interjects like, "Sure, okay, so we've come to hold a trial for your majesty, right here, right now. It is about the guilt of these 5 individuals and the deceptions of one Zenith Foreseer. This cannot wait a moment longer. The fate of the world and these brave individuals relies on it."
Oh boy.
And like, Toa seems to agree, like Zenith does not react. And everyone just pretty much, we're putting the party in one place. The bystanders, including Marin, yeah, with you would be Marin. I guess Gardenia would still be with you, and Mithros. Toas and Zenith are to another side, and well, first off, we have gathered multiple testimonies to we have gathered multiple testimonies in favor of these people. And Georgios brings out it is for the drama, I'm gonna say it's just straight up like an illusionary projection of the person talking. Like a video message, sort of. And first off, it is a certain pink Aarakocra, and next to him is standing a
King!
Next to him is standing an orange one.
Oh yeah, it's his wife. I met her. His girlfriend. Wait, I have the gift somewhere. 1 second, I have a gift.
King, my beloved.
Alright, well you drop that. King's testimony. Or, you know, like, I call them testimonies. They're mostly just messages
Yeah, they did
from
good.
everyone across the campaign.
They were nice to us.
So, King's message. Thanks for having faith in me during that race. My girlfriend has been following your fates for a while, and we're so glad you've overcome all the challenges along your way. Not sure if we can say anything about the crimes you're wanted for, but we have faith in your innocence. Smile. Next up. It is a man with silvery brown hair that you will remember you met him during the whole Pierre incident. Bob Builder's message. Thank you for sparing the life of my pupil. The experience taught him loud and clear to not take on inhumane jobs like this again. And interjecting, he gets a little message too.
Of course he does.
Of course it does.
Let me pop him back up here. Pierre adds, like, basically, he's like crossing his arms, pouting a bit, but he adds like, yeah, I guess you're on the side of good or whatever.
Bro, like, honestly, I love how basically Pierre is acting extremely, like, just like Ronan, except that we said, yeah, Ronan, we like him.
Possibly.
Ronan's just racist. He didn't kidnap our friends.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up, Pretty Elf Boy. His message. Perhaps it seemed like a small favor in the grand scheme of things, but I'd still like to offer my thanks for helping me through those woods, despite the other obstacles you were facing at the time.
Meanwhile, I was like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, but, well, it's fine. Next up, but it is a certain baker you had like an encounter with. His message. Your kindness towards my existence was greatly appreciated. I hope your fight against the Lord of the Infernals goes well.
That one guy.
The one guy who's actually
hey, we got rid of
tiefling.
Loki.
Yeah,
We got rid of Loki for him. We did it.
you did it.
Yay!
Woo! Grim has a little message. Grim stayed behind to like fix up Sasuke. Sasuke is like yeah, not doing so hot. He can barely move, so they're probably gonna put Sasuke like in a robot body eventually.
Understandable.
He became the very thing he created.
But before you met back up with Grim, I assume, yeah. At some point, Giorgio's got his statement too, or you got it. No, you probably got it. Ooh. I'd say you got it like he got it there, like at the seal while you were still while he was still around. His message, you didn't leave me behind to die at the hands of my masters, despite my deception. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to become my own person.
Who's that message?
It is the
it's from Grim,
doppelganger.
the doppelganger.
Okay, I thought you said there was someone else.
No,
before
it's
him.
the doppelganger. And oh
Yep.
yeah, I do have a picture for that. A hero forge for him.
Mhm.
Next up.
Yeah, no, I don't worry. I remembered Grim. I thought you said someone else.
All right. No. Next up is a certain Air Genasi who very excitedly offers his message. Like, I still can't believe it. Thank you so much for finding Leon. It was a bittersweet farewell, but at least I got the closure I needed.
Aww.
Oh.
This is not in the mark folder. Hold on.
I'm
No,
sorry
this
that
really
you
is
got jump
just
scared by my
everyone
mom
is here.
screaming.
It wasn't that audible. We're good. Oh, this
Okay,
one I
good.
This feels like This feels like at the end of a video game when like the
Yeah.
credits are rolling and
Yeah,
like you're
exactly.
seeing
It's just like
all
an
of
Ace
the
Attorney.
I know.
It's just
all
like
of
an
the
Ace Attorney at the end
characters.
when you get like all the dialogues and stuff from people being like, "Oh
Yay!
yeah, here's where we are now."
Here's the whole gang. Everyone you helped along the way. Next up. A woman! Grace's mom!
Oh my god.
She has a little thing too! Cause yeah, you did a quest for her, like, she gives her, thank you for helping out with our flower garden issue and extending that to the poor fella causing it. Despite how you clearly had your own things to deal with.
I love how every single one of those people, at some point I told people, yeah, let's not help them, we have better things to do. Or I tried to
yeah, that's your character,
steal
but
from
like
them.
in the end you go along with it and you help out anyways, or like...
I know, but I think it's funny.
It is.
I think it's
It is funny.
Like, oh, these
Alright.
people are so, like, they absolutely did not know that I almost, like, robbed their blind multiple times.
Alright, next up. The next phase is proof of your greater deeds. So, there is a man you you probably saw him before, but like, I don't have anything for him. So, the message goes as, an important artifact to the city of Aerosby was stolen, and these folks were part of the team to recover it. Thankfully, it cleared up tensions between us and the local mountain folk too, so thank you for helping out. Many people could have lost their livelihoods. Next, it is a... I would say it is these, were they there? Fuck every ball. Next up, this troll is speaking, but next to them stands...
It's Link!
Basically.
I haven't looked at the screen. Is it actually Link?
That's Ziha.
Jiha.
Yay!
So, the troll has a piece of paper reading out her words, interpreting what she's trying to say, and it goes as follows. You saved my dying race from the return of the undead terror that ruined us years ago. The wounds on our land and folk will be hard to heal, but we'll do our best. More and more people are coming to our aid. I hope I can return even an ounce of the aid you've given us one day. It'd be great if you could visit again one day. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
Next, it is a pair of elves that say, "Thank you for stopping this series of disappearances in Basebell when you did. It is a terrible tragedy that happened to the children and the mayor. Without your discovery and intervention, it appears the darkness could have spread quietly across town and ruined us all." Yay! The ship. Oh, okay. Yeah, this was the one part I would have to improvise. It is a random Yuan-Ti citizen that has a message.
Ooh. Intriguing.
Our existence has always been a controversial one, and I am excited to see us move forward into a new direction. Long live Queen Yaotal!
Oh.
And then, next up, Marin can speak up herself in the room. Oh, let me take a sippy. the Marin speaks up on her turn. The lengthy journey through exile served to keep all of us safe from great calamity, preventing not only a repeat of the Vallen massacre, but also stopping the rise of the Yuan-Ti Empire and the Colossus that decimated Vetus in one fell swoop. They faced evil beyond most comprehension and persisted. And the final phase of the testimonies. It is time for your friends and loved ones to speak up. First up, Gardenia!
Oh.
If Owl is here.
I know, don't worry, I'm here.
Alright,
I'm here.
cool.
I'm just muted because my cat is doing
Yeah.
shenanigans.
That's cool. Just, you know, because, it's your girlfriend. You gotta hear her
Yeah.
message. And what comes after. So, my darling Azure may not have the best relationship with the law, but she never did anything for a malicious reason. I swear, I'll help you get the money. She turns to you like, I swear I'll help you get the money we need to settle down properly. It turns back to, like, the crowd, like... And quite frankly, whatever crime she was accused of committing in Soradeen was for sure orchestrated by an evil third party and covered up. And Robert Hardy was executed for knowing too much. Someone had to say it, so there!
Conspiracy theorist!
Oh no, it's not a conspiracy if it's true.
Oh shit! Gus looks away.
I
Just
told you.
shields his
I
eyes.
told you it was all like a. I told you.
You,
No
okay,
one
you
was
didn't
believing
bring.
me.
Wait, what do you mean? I told you. You didn't bring it up at all.
No, I was
Oh,
like,
oh,
it was more,
oh.
it was more of a. I told you that some were corrupt and everything, and like everything was like, you know. And yeah.
No. The thing is,
I mean, yeah, someone tried
actually,
to
I
pin-
don't know if Gus would be directly
I mean,
involved in
someone
that
tried
case.
to pin murder on you, so yeah.
Baby.
It's over and again.
That's that.
You're just wrong.
Yeah, she's just so proud of her girlfriend for that. Let's go.
Next up. Hey Azure. Hi.
Hi. Is it my brother?
It is the face of your father and your brother.
Oh my
I
God.
don't have specific. I only have the family picture for your father, but I'll put it up. For real. Alright. Your father has a message.
Oh,
I know
boy.
things have been difficult between us for multiple reasons, but you'll always be a daughter, a sister, and a hero to our town. I cannot thank you
Oh my
enough
God.
for showing up when you did. Your mother would be proud. And then Sylvain,
Shucks, thanks, Dad.
I hope you stay safe, Azure. It is a one-sided, it's just a video message, basically.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
yeah.
reacting. Let me react.
Yes, yes, you may. I hope you stay safe, Azure. If you ever come to visit again, no, maybe I should just rather visit you once you get that theater situation settled. Well, either way, I'd love to meet again under better circumstances. Well.
Wow.
Next two messages are... Well, next up appears a rabbit folk. I do not have her actual, like...
Panteris?
No. I do not have an actual... the actual fucking hero forge of her. I only have the JoJo's meme version.
Oh. Emily!
Yeah, so sorry, Vallen and Yaotal. I mean, okay, Yaotal has like, I guess, sort of from the campaign, Jiha and the Yuan-Ti. Unfortunately, Vallen does not have a specific contact to come out for him. But it's fine. He has the party. He has the friends he made along the way. He has the forest. So Emily speaks up. Georgios has always been a faithful servant to justice, and as his wife, I can tell you that that hasn't changed on a dime or been alive for all these years. His efforts these last 2 months to continue fighting injustice, even with his pariah status, has to be worth more than the manipulated events surrounding his imprisonment. And his companions continued that mission even without sharing the road with him. I refuse to stand by and watch innocent lives be ruined. Listen to the voices of the people! Reminder that she's an activist. And then you see someone who you all do not know. No, it is on the M. It is a half-orc's face.
Is that?
No.
Ah.
No, it is not. It is... Well, their message goes as such. Like master, like student. My exile too was cast by machinations beyond my fault. And yet instead of condemning the world, Georgios and his allies traveled the whole damn continent to stop an ancient evil and its nefarious plots. That's got to be worth something. That is Georgios' master! We did, because he wasn't in the campaign much, we did not get to have a plot with her, but I planned for her.
Hey!
I'm pretty sure I planned for her to have the mark too.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's why, like, she basically is in the same she is in the same situation as us. She got marked and is got on the run. Hid out on an island.
I guess.
Because all Luke gave me for that, you know, she like, oh, she abandoned her vow. If it was willing or not, we don't know. She just abandoned her, yeah, her duties. It was not willing. Next up. Next up, you see the faces of an elf and a human. First speaks your mother. Agnes, I'm so sorry for the way I reacted to your companion. I can't yet say I trust them with how little I know, but I did recklessly put you and the rest of your team in danger. I swear you'll receive a fairer welcome once you're able to return. May Octus keep you safe. And then your father. Our son has been serving the capital well for many years, like the rest of our family. He's taken care of our incapacities without remorse. I beg of you, give him fair judgment. And the final one before you all get to make your case, if you want it. Mithros steps forward. I traveled with this group for a month now. Day and night, they had to endure arduous journeying and evil forces aiming to see them dead. I was saved from literal hell after losing everything. There are no words to describe how thankful I am to be standing here now, by their side. No greater honor than to have fought against the threats we faced and helped the people we did. I don't need some medal or ceremony to know that we contributed to the whole world staying safe. But they deserve to be recognized for the heroes they are and cleared of their false charges. The good they did surpasses any charges leveled against them. And with that, the floor is yours.
Gus steps up first. He takes out of his knapsack a thick tome and presents it to onlookers. I'd imagine that the Soradeen guards are able to recognize that these are a massive collection of case files.
Oh yeah, you kept your base case files! Yeah!
Enclosed within here is a documentation of all of these testimonies and several more beyond that. Some of which even include, might I say, evidence to support the possibility of a conspiracy. For example, if you want evidence of the claims in Base Bell, they are corroborated with case file, let me just check the number really quick, 7348. Of course, I started where Soradeen case files picked up, but the numbers may be shifted as necessary. And then he gives them to Toas, because I presume Toas is able to give it to a more appropriate person.
I think one of the head guards is gonna take it.
Yeah.
Someone you previously worked with. They
All that is
smile at
enclosed
you.
instead.
They're like,
All that has been enclosed in said documentation shall speak for itself.
they nod. They go back to their previous post. In the room. Just, you know.
And Gus returns to his post.
Alright, who's next for their, if they want to make a statement?
If no one else would like to go, I would like to finish us out. Would anyone like to go? Owl Tagger.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I agree. Okay. You have heard the stories of our travels, and you have heard the people that support us. I don't think I can say anything more to change your minds. However, there is one party member that we have not heard from yet, and I pick up the mimic, and he does a little blep.
Yay! Very important.
That is all. That is all.
And, well, throughout this whole thing, well, I mean, everyone who wasn't in the know of these things was pretty much just listening, like, they heard of it, news in the time since, you know, you beat the Red College. News is definitely spread of events there. So that is like the main event where people are like, wait, what, you got, what? But then, yeah, like, generally, the mood is like, they did, what? What? No one is disbelieving, it's just flabbergasting how much you guys went through. And well, the transition is always the question. And before anyone makes any judgment, we turn our attention to Zenith, who got some blame thrown onto her. But like, maybe, all in all, it was only hearsay that we got to learn of your identity as an individual named Zen, who instigated the Yuan-Ti army to attack once again, who has been working with an ancient evil to kill not only these people, but every single one of us. I think... Oh, as the music fade out. This feels dramatic enough to not have music. But what does Zenith have to say on charges of conspiracy, deception, of working with an evil god?
I thought you were asking us to roll.
No, no, this is
like,
a
wait, why?
cutscene. Pretty much.
Yeah, no, I'm aware. I heard deception. It's just like, all right, kind of switch tabs.
All right. No. Toas and Marin like stare at her. She also got the like what we did with Loki, just giving her a little anti-magic curse so she can't strike back. And she faces the room and starts laughing. Well played. You sure have been evading my forces for a long while. But I suppose a time must come for everything to be revealed. My deceptions have lasted long enough to pretty much assure our victory in the long term. Toas looks extremely betrayed.
Hi, very sorry.
Oh, you were... Oh, so,
I was gone.
Okay.
I was gone.
We're getting the villain monologue.
Yeah,
great,
so,
from Whomsta?
we got... So, yeah, you were there for the message from your family. Georgios'
sorry.
wife had a statement. His, master, who was exiled for, well...
Yeah, I had a moment where it was like, Grace?
No, that is, Georgios' master. She pretty much, we didn't get to her story, but she got the mark.
Oh.
And, just went into hiding.
Damn.
Like, similar circumstances as us, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Gus's
And then,
parents
yeah,
had a whole
Soradeen
thing. Mithros had a thing. You can also make a statement, like, retroactively towards our trial, if you want to.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Well, that sure was an adventure, I guess. I, didn't really see that for myself, gotta be honest. And, I mean, in the end, you know, it was kind of nice to be on the road, to see things, to help people, I guess, and everything. And, well, it's, those adventures were way less filled with gold than I imagined that they would be. I mean, not that I wanted to get on an adventure in the first place, really. Was kind of a little surprise, and I became friends, well, you know, I allied myself with people that I never thought I would be allied with. you know. But in the end, you know, I think, fuck, shit, I'm not good with words, but like, I think in the end, you know, those unlikely relationships blossom into something cool, I guess. Like, I became friends with the most unlikely of people.
Apologies.
And I shut the fuck up. This is my speech, you dumbass. You sit down in the public right now. You sit down. So, yeah, what I mean to say is that it allowed us, like, I kind of went from like just a mercenary, yeah, because that's what I am. By the way, looks at all of the guards. I'm a mercenary. I am not a criminal. And yeah, I went from that to actually helping out people and to actually save, like do something that is like way bigger than me, and I never would have done that without accidentally being cursed by a fucking demon. So that was, or devil or whatever. Like, I don't know the difference. Like, I mean, what even is that a difference? And I don't want to get an answer. Like, this is a rhetorical question. You all sit back down. I don't care.
From the DM, it is both. Garzaroth is master over fiends.
Kill myself. Anyways, so I don't know what I wanted to like what's the conclusion of my speech? It's just yeah, whatever shit happened, and honestly, fuck everyone who didn't believe in me.
Mic drop.
Yeah, just like double bird and like slowly steps behind and steps on, like, you know, like there are some steps and everything behind, but like she keeps on stepping backwards and like she's floating above the steps and everything. And she keeps eye contact with every single one of the guards while flipping the bird, and just slowly lowers herself at some point with like the float.
All right.
Anyways,
all right.
and that's it.
Yeah.
Will you be back?
Before the session's over? Probably not.
All right. Well.
So if you want, you could just send me a TLDR of what ends up happening in the session.
Yeah, it was mostly because it would be funny if we ended things on another wedding.
It can happen.
You did say that there would be a wedding.
Yeah, we don't have to RP it, I guess.
Gus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, baller.
Yeah. I mean, if you like, you could like write out your epilogue and like send in DMs and all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.
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 Goodbye.
All right. So yeah, your trial. Everyone got their testimonies out. The Arcane Order confronted Zenith, and she is going off. Time for the bad guy monologue.
Pop off, queen.
Like so I was Toas is feeling very betrayed at her starting to admit, like, you were working with him this whole time. Were you planning on killing me one of these days? Oh, I know I couldn't kill you, old man. You're pretty much immortal, and I can can defeat God. So it was best to deceive you along with everyone else. So you can get a lot done working in the shadows, gaining influence. Just looks at the queen, shooketh.
Can I cast Hold Person, please?
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. She can't cast magic. She is. Don't fucking worry about it. She's not escaping. Okay. So yes, I serve the very being you've been keeping at bay for ages. I discarded my mark on purpose. Points at the missing arm.
Oh wow, I called that.
Yeah. Looks at the queen. I led your father into starting a war. And then talks generally again. I sent a necromancer to Viola. I sparked a little idea that grew into a massive machine. I moved the capital right here, so I could keep control over the country and the seal easily. I could seed the mark across prisoners through simple trickery and send them off to execution by the state or my allies.
Here's a little lesson in trickery.
Oh, if I recall correctly, my most recent victim was the one who allowed these heroes to evade my clutches in the first place. Robert? Coyly like... And that Thanatos had such impeccable timing with the Dracolich's restoration, yet you defied me each and every time. So I mobilized the Yuan-Ti to stop you and Marin in exchange for granting them access to the royal ball. Truly, rest in peace, Casper and Rain. The whole room goes like, oh. What else to confess to you people? What else?
I'm very sorry, but I'm gonna put some music on top.
Are you?
I think I am. I think I am. 1 second, I have to find the. I need to find the theme.
Is it the bad guy music, or is it?
It is some bad guy music.
Ooh.
It is some bad guy music. 1 second, I have to go and find the thing.
That is a good question, though. Is there anything else that you want to confess to us? Because personally, I've heard enough.
Yeah, 1 second. Give me. I want to put the like cool music. I have the thing. Break is attorney.
Oh.
Truth OSD. Don't worry, I got it. I think it's somewhere. Give me like 5 seconds. I love you guys.
Love you all.
Love you.
Yay. Yeah, I'm just because I have some Ace Attorney music that is like called literally The Truth. It's coming out. Prologue. I could also put just a Baroque Van Zix's theme. Also works, honestly. But yeah.
By the way, if Tagger is still listening, do listen to the next bit of the monologue well.
Oh,
yeah, I'm here.
Alright, good.
Everything is fine.
of course she can hub.
I found it. 1 second, I'm putting it in.
This is the moment where the characters will be able to know for sure.
Right.
There we go.
Ooh, nice.
The truth revealed. Please, you may continue.
Alright. Oh, right. I also got rid of that scraggly fellow who tried to protect you from me. He made a valiant effort, even unmasking my disguise fruitlessly. And that is where I will remind you of that time Pierre sent you a boat that was meant as a gift to Vallen that had, like, the words Hex Blood written on them.
You.
I'm confused.
I cast polymorph.
No.
Enough words, mouse.
No, I have got more words.
But I'll turn him into a parrot so that I can keep talking.
Right. I should thank those.
Oh Jesus! Sorry, work stuff.
Yeah. I should thank those guards who found you earlier at the time for giving you my token. That is where, if Hayden were still here, I'd remind him that there was a bit where he got like a hexblade token. And that thing was a tracker. Oh, perhaps I did get like... perhaps I did get a little greedy this year with my schemes. Maybe that kid Loki rubbed off on me a little. Just... a lingering question across the room.
Oh my god.
Why?
It was funny.
Why? It'll be a simple reset. If a god powerful enough to destroy the world wishes it so, then so be it. The next world rising from our ashes will be perfectly sculpted by the lords above. Even if it doesn't end up greater or worse, I'll take my chances. I'm simply a cog in the machine of fate. And with that, the greater council of the room, I think, is ready to make their judgment on you guys not being guilty. And her being so. The queen immediately asks for her to be like, okay, we've heard enough, send her away. But the Arcane Order intervenes of like, we cannot execute her yet. Once we deal with her mark, no one in the room has any idea of the Mark of Garzaroth stuff, but they're saying it anyways.
That's the name of the campaign.
She will be executed then. And Marin specifically picks up like, cause, okay, I'm gonna say, off screen, like while you were traveling or something, you did Gus and Mithros caught her up on what they saw, like, between, in their visit, in their trip through hell, aka Garzaroth Slayer, and him being really fucking close to breaking out. So, Tiefling woman makes the decision to confront the wizard about it, being like, we've done enough waiting and just letting the seal sit with cracks in them. We've got to take action against him. We have the power to defeat him. You know this. And yeah. And yeah, even though he's like trying to be like, my plan is held up for all this time, and like she's ego, ah. But yeah, I think like the specifically the Arcane Order discussion, yeah, that should probably happen like after we're the group is dismissed. We're like basically we'll handle your case. Like, you will be pardoned on paper. They will probably, well, if you wish it, they can announce your deeds to the general public.
I mean, if they only have like positive things to say about us, I mean,
I would not be opposed.
as long as it's positive, I'm not against it. I mean, I wanted
Just
the glory,
because-
didn't I?
Just because, like, in my case, I'm really trying to push for future, like, oh yeah, hey, Yuan-Ti are allowed up ground. So, assuming future relations do happen, letting people know in advance that, hey, this Yuan-Ti, like, helped save the world.
Oh yeah, you can. We can
That'll probably
bring
go a
the
long
pod
way.
to different music.
What do you want?
So, well, just a nice wrap up. Peace. Everything is
Just
good.
a piss.
No.
Okay, peace. 1 second. Gonna go and grab that.
So yeah, you guys will be allowed to stay at the castle for the day.
Yay,
For the
what
time
did I miss?
being, while we deal with all of this. And yeah, then the trial is dismissed. We get to celebrate. The Arcane Order is discussing. Yeah, so the Arcane Order is going to convene, and they're probably going to agree to kill Garzaroth.
Okay, I don't know if this stays like a go-to play for this, but I
Well,
guess
we're not doing it now, but yeah, like that's just yeah.
They're gonna kill Garzaroth. Very peaceful music is playing.
Should have polymorphed him before he got a chance to run. That's all I do. Polymorph is the answer to everything.
No. They've got Zenith and they will convene the Arcane Order. They will get rid of her mark, and they will kill Garzaroth. I mean, it would be cool if if the final boss was, if we were slaying God in this campaign, but also
It doesn't
in
have to be about
universe.
killing God.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can just be about, normal life and stuff like that.
Yeah,
You don't have to kill God in
You
every
fought
campaign.
man-made horrors. Slightly beyond comprehension, but
Good.
not God. You are simply... You are done with your journey. You've removed
After
your
all,
marks.
what are we supposed to do in Pog if we kill Garzaroth?
Oh, Pog will be much more down to earth.
Hehehehe.
But yeah, the mark is gone. Someone's finally doing something about this ancient evil. Like, his malicious presence, or like his essence, can never be fully erased because he basically originated just from negative thought, generally.
Mhm.
The desire for destruction.
Right.
In the cosmos. But it is better to better to prevent the all-out end of the world than like think about the consequences of the evil being changing form. Like it's like, yeah, we know the evil now, but also the evil we know now will kill us all. So, fuck it. And they might have to sacrifice their lives in exchange. Killing God. Makes sense.
No
but
problem.
Yeah, it is for the good of all, so...
For real.
I really don't care. As long as it's
Fair
dealt with,
enough.
I don't care. I already dealt with enough, okay?
Mhm. By the way, I put a little, note here for myself saying, the greatest mage in any society just has to be an arrogant asshole only concerned with the big picture. That's just how it be.
Of course.
you know. But yeah. And with that, your quest is over, your names are cleared. Your praises are going to be sung to the masses.
What else could we ask for? Wonderful. And with that, guys, the ending of Mog. That was a lot. Thank you for hosting, Nebel.
Well. Time to go through epilogues, you know.
Epilogues.
Yeah. So, what's next for our dear players?
That's a question.
I already
Let's
know.
start from top
I'm assuming we're
of
going
VC
VC order.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. I will.
Oh boy.
Oh.
So I think that we established that basically you would help me like Yaotal, you would help me fund my opera house.
Yes. That was going to be part of mine. Is the Yuan-Ti current treasure hoard is going into sponsoring stuff like sciences and arts, which would include the production of your opera house.
Hell yeah.
Aww,
Gardenia's
that is
gonna
really
help out
nice.
too. I mean, you know, now that you guys are gonna be like, not necessarily but you know, you're gonna be acknowledged heroes. So, if you put your name on like a theater production or something, more people will probably show up. Your selling point
should.
now.
Yeah.
Woo!
I think freaking should, because the plays of my wife, well, yeah, because it's happening, are really really good. Okay, so basically, the thing. So yeah, I opened my opera house. It's gigantic, and we get quite a lot of people coming in. I have completely stopped, my life of crime. Although, like, if I see like people who do some petty crimes or stuff like that, I generally like turn a blind eye, honestly. Like,
You go, kids.
I
I've been
did
there.
sort of thing. I've been there, I did that. So like, that would be super like, ironic of me to do. I did put a portrait of Robert on one of the walls to like honor him, because he was one of my most trusted friend. Even though I kept on calling him a coworker, he was really a friend of mine. And it's just such a shame that he had to die for that. I go to visit my brother quite often. He became quite an amazing monk, really. But he went to do his own thing, to just I feel like our dad stopped, pressuring him as much after everything that happened, because pressuring was what drove me away from the family in the first place,
Yeah,
so I reconciled with him more.
He's not totally changed his tune, but like your dad is better now.
It's better, and he met Gardenia, and the two sort of get along, and like it's fine. It's actually to the point where he kind of gave her like one of my mom's like family recipes and stuff like that.
No.
So like they're getting along. It's not, of course, he would have preferred me to like marry, an heir dynasty, and probably someone who could actually bring more value to the family. But like I don't like fuck him, like seriously, like Gardenia is bringing everything to my life. Like, if anything, I don't deserve her. So really, it's kind of just that, and I eased off a little bit on the money thing ever since, I got everything I wanted. And surprisingly enough, I did not rub it in my father's face that I just succeeded when he thought that I couldn't. That's called character growth, my guys. And I do allow every single one of you guys to like come in pretty much like for free, pretty much, to like see productions and stuff like that. And of course, Yaotal, you are the guest of honor, and you get box 5 to yourself. Aha. Phantom of the Opera joke, let's go. And yeah, it's just that, and I do hope that Yaotal, if I do ever adopt a kid, like you could be the godmother. I would absolutely love that. That would be really cool.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, and I hope that I completely kept contact with our dear, with my really dear friend Vallen, because I really love Vallen, and I probably kept contact with Georgios, who is probably taking care of a lot of my finances when it comes to the opera house.
Well, Giorgio's
You know,
probably
if I need a lawyer slash judge.
Yeah. Yeah, Giorgio's
If I need a lawyer slash judge, I'm coming
absolutely
towards him.
returning to the Inquisition.
Good for
That
him.
is his
Anyway, that's
fate.
all for me. That's all for me. I'm having a good life.
He's just surrounded by paperwork all like for the rest of his life. And
I'm
he's
sure
like,
he loves
I'm in
it.
heaven. Yeah. What are you doing? I'm doing my taxes. You're about to die. I'm still doing my taxes.
So Vallen.
Oh boy. Vallen's going to spend next few years just checking up on his friends, traveling here and there, tidying up some loose ends that Hobbs has left him to do. One of which is seeing if he could find what happened to Hobbs' child and his wife, if they were still alive, and then helping them in any way that he can. And then he's going to return to the Grove where he met Hobbs and basically live the rest of his life there, just becoming a sage of the woods, helping those who are passing through or to initiate other people who also wish to become druids, and basically not really turning away anyone, just welcoming anyone who comes by and just kind of just helping and support them. He's kind of like, there's rumors about him where people are like, oh yeah, the sage, but don't try his cooking, it's terrible, he doesn't know how to cook. They're just if you go there, accept the water, don't accept anything else, just pretend that you're eating it. He won't see it strange because he doesn't eat himself, so but yeah, that's where he's going to spend the rest of his life. He doesn't care how long it is, and over the years, slowly.
Probably going to be pretty dang long, but eventually.
Yeah, and eventually, like, any parts of metal that has rusted or broken apart is replaced with a special tree that has been growing for a while now, of which he dedicated to Hobbs, and is a fusion of something that he himself calls ironwood, which is kind of like tree bark, but is strong enough to be kind of like armor, and he's kind of using it as to replace any broken parts. And yeah.
Aww. You wouldn't be too far from like, well, okay, you did miss out on something because you didn't show your Warforged self to Sasuke, because he was basically gonna be like...
Oh, he basically, once the trial was ended and we were cleared, Vallen had no reason to hide his self, so he dropped it.
Maybe eventually you like met him again, and he'd basically like absolutely, oh, you're one of my creations, and being pleasantly surprised by how you are, like you're such a pleasant individual. He's very glad.
That's good.
Oh, I also have Hector back and all my other animals.
Yes, you have.
I almost forgot
you
about
have
Hector.
many animal friends throughout your long life.
You made so many friends.
So many friends. All
There's like a
friends.
colony of raccoons, and one of them was smart enough to learn how to wield a gun. And
You're my friend now.
You're
gonna eat so many You're gonna eat so many soft tacos.
one of them is called Rocket, the other one named Teeth, and the last one named Floor.
My gosh.
And Yaotal next.
Okay. Yaotal is, like I said earlier, Yaotal is to spend some most of the Yuan-Ti fund, well, not most of it, but a good chunk of the Yuan-Ti funds on sponsoring production of art, production of new sciences and study. Basically trying to incentivize the Yuan-Ti to, hey, go out and find your passion, find what you love. Again, she really wants to do good on that promise of, I hope that you all not just survive, but that you live.
And thrive and stuff, yeah.
Right. With Yaotal herself, she absolutely has a small crown for the mimic.
Yes.
Like that's priority number one, of course. Gotta have the prince to the kingdom.
Aw.
To me, as well as trying to establish peaceful relations with other nations above ground, trying to make sure that her people are free to walk around the continent, and that, you know, they don't get hate crime as bad as they would have.
Yep.
I imagine she also takes trips to Viola and tries to help out there. Assuming there's anything to help out with.
Yeah, of course. I mean...
We gotta keep the Yaotal ship alive.
Yes. And
Oh,
now,
you're
well,
right, we do have a monument for ourselves there.
you do. And, well, seeing as she was gonna be the apprentice to the Arcane Order, but, well, I guess... Ooh. Yeah, maybe they did inherit their secrets to them, to their apprentices, before going to fight off Garzaroth. And, the Arcane Order did not, in fact, return. But they did get rid of Garzaroth, so there's no point in, protecting the seals. So she's free to do shit. Like, seeing as the race was very near to death, she would have had children with Niensol, even if it was just for, you know, saving the race. Seeing as he's dead, I mean, there's no one else in her age class, so fuck it, we ball. She would probably go along with Yaotal at some point.
Aww.
Oh.
Still mostly mute, but a little less. She's more selectively mute. Yeah, so, like she can talk more.
I imagine I'm imagining that Yaotal tries to help her at least learn Draconic.
Oh yeah. She can learn a common too. It's fine. Yeah.
Well, like Draconic to start, you know.
As the bridge. Yeah. That would be that. Gus is, well, he will return to the Soradeen Guard, as has been the goal. I would assume that Custos does stay with the Yuan-Ti, becoming a guard there, but, he does visit the family, like, at least once or twice, maybe more.
Yeah, I wasn't there, but I hope the parents are kind of let go of the Yuan-Ti hate after realizing, the son is alive. And
like, the mom, like in her testimony, the mom was like, "Oh well, I don't know if I can trust them quite yet. I didn't get to know, but yeah, I will be like next time you come over, will be much fairer." And like, so yeah, like they are going to change. They are going to go with the times.
With Custos going to visit,
It's
the first time that he goes
it's gonna be controversial still, but like overall.
The first time that he the first time that he goes to visit, I would actually like to accompany him.
Mm-hmm, fair.
Just to, apologize to the parents for what the previous queen did.
What you
And kind
did?
of smooth things over. No, what the previous queen did.
Well, the queen
understandable.
didn't. I mean, but yeah, like the Yuan-Ti Empire in the past. The Yuan-Ti in the past.
I mean, no,
did
the queen
attack her.
brainwashed him.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm assuming she's the one that supplied him with the weapon. And either way, she's the one in charge, so
she was
all
the
of the
one
responsibility
in
falls on her.
charge. I can't say for sure what exactly she was directly involved with, but yeah, she
I mean,
was
you're
in
the GM,
charge.
though.
Either
so-
way, I'm
Blame
throwing
her.
the blame her away
Fair enough.
because she's dead and can't argue with it.
Yeah, that's fair. And well, Gus and Mithros engagement. It's gonna take a little bit. Like, things have to settle down a little, and like, you gotta test out the waters of living casually a little more. But yeah, in the end, they'll be fine. They get married. Like, not too long after initially like getting together. They know.
Mhm.
And
They know.
ultimately later, Gus would become the first Soradeen Guardian to cross through the multiverse after being tasked with a mission in Sindheim. Because this is a
Okay.
reference to Lich. I
Of course it
remember
is.
Gus did appear there.
Of course. I'm not surprised. It is, after all, Hayden.
Yeah.
But
And
like it would be annoying. It would be like weird for me to say because almost all of my campaigns are linked together. So like
we've all linked our campaigns. I put Chris's mom in here.
Yep. All our campaigns are linked. The only one that is standing out is Ergonza whenever I do host it.
Yeah. That'll be
Mhm.
it'll be something. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Giorgio's returns to the Inquisition, keeps living life with his wife.
Good
They-
for him.
I mean, Luke didn't specify beyond that, but yeah, they could probably have a kid. Mm.
I don't want to
just
imagine
realized
that.
even Sword of Arcadia isn't far away from any of ours
My gosh.
because of Sword of Another Time.
True.
Mhm. Generally, the party is off doing its own thing, but you do keep in contact over the years. Meet back up occasionally, hang out,
Mhm.
support each other's lives. It's pretty
nice.
dang neat.
No one died.
No one died.
No one died.
Woo!
That's
And
cool.
yeah.
High score. Soda.
How many sessions was that, by the way?
This is
32.
the 32nd, yeah.
Oh my god. Thanks.
Yeah, the Garzaroth. Oh, yeah. Some while after your trial, the Arcane Order went to defeat Garzaroth. And the world is. Well, it can never be perfect.
Of course.
Otherwise, we wouldn't have Pog.
Oh, we so wouldn't have Bog.
But for now, generally, everyone does get their
peace.
happily ever after.
Yep. Good for them. Well, I think it deserves a roll of applause. You know, little
Absolutely.
thank you for this incredible campaign.
Thank you, Nebel.
And with that, this
Thank
is the
you
second
for
big
playing.
And
This
with
is great.
that,
another campaign bites the dust and joins the archive.
Another one bites the dust. Boom, boom,
Down it goes.
Down it goes.
I'm gonna put it right under B.
I didn't realize I was muted until just now.
Oh no! You pulled a Hayden!
Yep.
Oh.
No, this is epilogue Vallen.
Uh-huh.
So.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He looks very cool.
Oh, he does.
Nice.
Love that for him.
One of his eyes broke, and he's like, "Well, I can't fix it," so he just covers it
Yeah,
up.
I think that Azure might grow back her hair now that she's more accepting of her dad again. Like, and she's like not trying to like rubble and everything. Like,
Aw.
she's like she likes her hair like short, but she's gonna grow it back a little bit more and everything as she settles into her life and everything.
Yeah.
I think it'd be nice.
And maybe
I think Yaotal would just dress up a little more formal.
Maybe sometimes you do get, as a group, get a formal request to take care of an issue.
Mm.
Perhaps.
I see. Leaving open the possibility of
No.
one shot.
I mean, if we
I mean-
wanna.
Ooh.
We'll just...
Man.
That was not the intention, but yeah, I mean, we can have RPs, we can have more stuff in the epilogue, since Pog is going to be like many centuries after this.
Mhm.
Everything can be self-contained.
Oh
Like,
god,
I just
wait, how
realized how
long?
weird it would be, like, run into like old characters from the previous campaign.
I mean, it's gonna be like
can-
very far into the future, so
There are
Vallen could survive.
Yeah, because
Vallen could.
later on, druids get to a point where they don't age anymore.
True. And I mean, you
That
could
sounds
always
awful,
keep
I'm
in
sorry.
contact with the mechanic, so like if anything major gets broken, like you can get it fixed.
Or I just take a level and cast mending on myself. Just heal.
Wait, how long into the future is gonna be Pog?
I haven't set the date yet exactly, but I
Okay.
assume it's gonna be like 600 years or so.
Oh Jesus.
That's a good time period.
Honestly, I was not expecting it to be that long in between.
Yeah, no, because it's going to be very modern-ish.
Yeah, it's gonna be urban fantasy.
Fair enough.
Ooh,
Basically,
interesting.
it's not. There's not gonna be a hidden magic because this world has always been with magic and different magical races. So it's just gonna be modern fantasy
Yeah.
and more. I have definitely discovered I do not like DMing 5e. It is too much to keep track of. It's too gamey.
Understandable.
Like, it's really
That's
fun
fair.
to play, but I don't want to
Right.
DM for it anymore.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's
personally,
understandable.
I really love the system that I'm gonna use for Grim of Verganza. I really fucking love the system. Even if it demands a lot of work on my part, I really love that. Because, like,
I
at least
think-
I know all the rules, because they're very simple. Meanwhile, like, 5e, like, I mean, you guys see whenever I'm DMing, like, I just go with rule of cool all the time because I just don't know the rules that well.
Right. I personally, I think, like, I personally enjoy DMing 5e. Just as a system, I feel like it's better for me. But that might be what you're saying is like, yeah, it's more gamey because, that's where my brain lies. Oh, hey, what if my campaigns were a Vigi game?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think for like the campaign of Where Shadows Fall, jeez.
Mhm.
I want to try to go with 5e, but I have a feeling that we might just go with the Arcadia RP system.
It's like we take
Yeah.
the D&D sheets as a base, and then we just go
Yeah.
off and
Mhm.
fuck
I-
around and
Like-
find out.
No, I one thing I'm tired about with the RP system is the upscaling of HP because it is tiring to figure out how much HP to give a boss to go up against you guys. And then they have like 15,000 health. Yes, you guys have fought enemies that has like around thousands of hit points.
Yeah, I'm just glad that there's gonna be like a sheet, because like last time I played with your system, the thing is that I didn't have like an exact sheet. I didn't have exact abilities and everything because they were not like.
Yeah, it's not set in stone. It's kind of like, it's whatever you can either think of or whatever sounds cool and whatever works.
I think your system is really freeform, which is great. Like, I came up with so many more ideas for like Dublin's attacks than I ever could have with Yaotal. But it's just that it's really freeform.
Yeah,
it's kind of overwhelming, I guess.
Yeah,
and
because
I always the reason why I didn't have my sheet like at the ready all the time is because I didn't know what would be allowed or not, you know. So every time I would be like, oh crap, so what do I have advantage on and what do I have like good stuff on? Because I had advantages because of the fact that I was secretly a changeling. I had advantage on like I think sneaking and stuff like that, and like the death art, like on like the evil army, the devil army. I had like informations on them, so when I would have advantage on like rolling for informations about that. But the thing that I wasn't sure and stuff like that, and I didn't want to ask outright.
Like for Pog, I'm gonna use a looser system that's mostly RP too, cause like same with kids on bikes, things are more down to earth and like chill, so you don't have to like, oh yeah, combat rules, we gotta figure that out in a way. It's just
Kids on Bikes is very funny. I would like to actually have a campaign like that one of these days, actually. I would like to host that.
I still want to try Pathfinder.
Oh, have fun with that. At the beginning, it's okay, but yeah, you want to start characters.
I just like,
and you want campaigns to take longer, because I had to make a level 5 character once. Oh my goodness, it was a pain. There's so many features, and it can be overwhelming for new players. That's what I remember. And we went back to level 1 characters, and I was so happy because I was like, I could actually keep track. I had sticky notes on both sides of my character sheet to keep track of everything for my first level character. So
I want to try Pathfinder. I don't want to DM Pathfinder.
Yeah. I tried DMing Pathfinder, and I TPK'd due to my ignorance. I was looking at the rules. I was like, "Oh, the fire is supposed to be spreading and suffocating people." Cool. It was
great.
It was bad. It was.
Yeah, no, there's also still that Fire Emblem system.
Yeah. Gotta learn about that one.
Yeah. I have also wanted to experiment with a system built around Final Fantasy, specifically 14, because, big fan and all that. But I'm not sure how it would work, because, again, it's a video game, and so it's probably going to be really video game.
Did I tell you guys that I really wanted to run the Dragon Age TTRPG for you guys?
No, you did not.
I thought you did.
Yeah.
This sounds familiar.
Yeah, okay. I keep on mentioning, I want to do Cyberpunk and scratch all that. I want to do a Dragon Age campaign because I am very versed in the lore. Like, I know so much about the lore, and I need to do lore dump somehow. And I know that I can't lore dump on you guys just casually. I mean, I can do that with Nebel because Nebel is playing the games. But I could lore dump once you get attached to characters that you created in a setting that I So I might actually I'm gonna have to purchase the book for it. I'm gonna have to purchase
for the elves.
Yeah. Justice for the elves.
Oh, there's also the what's it called? The anime campaign system from Epithet Race.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That is currently being reworked.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So
Wow.
yeah,
That
it's just
was
2
a
years.
vlog.
that sure
We can,
was.
yeah, if anyone wants to RP anything ever, I'm always down.
I know you are.
Vallen
Yeah.
turns into tree.
Hee
Done. No.
Funniest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, no, it's like
It's,
Yeah, I just-
it's basically a tree that you can walk up to, and it's like, who asks for the wisdom of the tree? Just like his head is still somewhat intact to speak to
oh
people.
my gosh. So yeah, I'm just man, I'm just excited about all that. Okay, right. Unfortunately, I can't start my Dragon Age campaign yet because I'm gonna start COS, obviously.
Yeah. And school,
Um,
yeah, 3 campaigns at once.
And school is still there.
I am so excited with my character. I really want to play as them.
I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun with your
Yeah.
character. I really like them, so like. By the way, don't hesitate to like post about them, like
right,
in
right.
you know.
Where
in
are you
thing.
on the morals? We're
I
we're
want
teetering
to-
towards evil.
I just wanted to post a picture of them. If I can find
Definitely
them.
go ahead. I will be drawing like the thumbnails soon. But yeah, I think first I'm gonna have to like reread a lot of the lore books for like a Dragon Age, and then after I will allow myself to make like, you know, a small little thing about it. I will have a bit of a campaign once I've read all that. Maybe it's gonna be a short thing. Like it's not gonna be a school thing because school is freaking gigantic.
Mm.
I mean, I literally have twice the content of Mog in terms of notes.
Yeah.
So
Most of my notes are just, tracking like, oh, what enemies are you gonna encounter on the road this time? And I kind of established a little too late. Like, I never said it out loud, but at some point I was like, oh yeah, I should just like, while you're traveling, I should just say you got attacked on the road, and then we don't do the encounter specifically, but like I can still say it because, yeah,
yeah,
your whole
sometimes
curse thing.
you have to. Yeah, sometimes you can just skip. You can just skip
Yeah.
around a little bit. All that. It saves a lot of time.
Mhm.
So yeah. It's just
Well,
like I'm
if I
not.
ever, if I
Yeah.
ever find time for it, I'm excited for the new campaign I'm trying to start up. Finding time for it, though,
Really?
is the problem. Because I have to
Yeah.
work on Sundays, or else I can't pay for college.
Yeah, it just be like that.
You know, I'm excited to run it. That way, I can be proven not a liar when I say that sort of another time connects to these.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, one-
elf woman.
Skipper
I'll-
Lord.
yeah. One thing I'm trying to do with my new campaign is that it's not actually going to be part of the sort of Arcadia world.
Mhm.
So
Makes
It's
sense.
its own thing.
yeah, I wanted to, but then I was like, well, I already have Tales of Sylvania, and there would be too much stuff I would have to change, and I was like,
Right.
and also like I actually sat down and written out the history of the world, which I have never done before. So
Uh-huh.
I actually have lore and stuff planned out somewhat. So I was like,
Love writing.
yeah.
I like coming up with ideas. They're so.
I have 3 notepads of just information about this new world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
The,
never mind. Just one. No, just
The
just-
game.
No, there's 3. There's 3. Okay.
The game that I'm trying to run is based around a set of 5 floating islands, 1 neutral, and then 4 based on air, earth, wind, or water, earth, wind, and fire.
man, the airbenders would have such an upper hand of that place.
Right?
Oh no, you're too
So.
close to the edge. Boom!
They just kind of exist, you know. Yeah. So I'm trying to flesh out that world.
Yeah. I think I'm going to flesh out my world after the one shots because I mean that's what I did with Hemwick, and I made the world after after the one shots. So
It's like, all right. What's the vibe that I settle into, and how are we expanding from there?
yeah, I have rough ideas of like a few cities that I really want to make, or one main city of where this is going to take place for the one shot, and then from there I can expand. And honestly, I was playing with a DM where like he had none of the world plan until like the sessions come around, where he basically built the world as we went. And I thought that was kind of cool. Like he had some stuff planned already, but as we go along, he kind of made the world as we traveled.
Yeah, honestly, that's what I did for like for my first campaign ever, which was Grimoire Faragonza actually. And that's what I did. I created entire villages, just like I created the map little by little. That is actually, for example, how Noryard was created. It was entirely created just because I was like, oh yeah, they're going towards Falconhold, so I need to have a town here, so they stop. Gonna create it, and I had like entire like stories around Noryard. I remember most of the lore on it, so I don't have to rewrite it, so that's cool. That is really neat. And I have like a lot of the lore that is not completely finished. Really, the thing I need to do before being able to run Grimoire Faragonza is really just the lore surrounding the races and everything, so that you guys can like, you know, pick and choose and how to make your characters, you know. But that's kinda
I'm gonna hop out here.
Okay.
Thank you all so much for the campaign. It was wonderful. Loved
It was
it.
great.
Yay. And yeah, have a nice day, night, whatever it is for you, where you are. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
So, yeah, it's like I understand this way of creating worlds because that's what I did for a very long time. And nowadays I feel more comfortable having most of it done, and then I'm just gonna build a little bit around, like a little bit, like whenever we're gonna run Grimoire Faragonza, that's how I'm gonna do it. Because let's just say that working on modules, it's really fun because, you know, I have all the informations in front of me. But also like it's very overwhelming because I have to read the entire book cover to cover. I didn't do that with Strixhaven because I created most of the setting by myself. But for Crystal Strahd, I had to read the entire book cover to cover. Which, by the way, I skipped some sections inside of Castle Ravenloft because I was like, you guys are not gonna go in there for like a while. And it had like 80 sections. So yeah, no, I skipped a little bit of Castle Ravenloft.
No, I tried to follow a module, and halfway through I was like, screw it, I'm just going to make
it's
my
kind
own
of
setting.
boring. It's kind of boring to read until you're like get interested in the character and you're like, I'm going to read all of the information about this character that are available.
For me, it's like I want key ideas. Like I want to go through the module and be like, all right, I like this idea. I'm going to take that. That idea sucks. Move that out of the way. And I don't know. I feel like my strong suits is just improv storytelling because that's just how I am, and that works out. Like I was reading through Eberron because I really wanted to host a campaign using Eberron's system, but I was like, I don't know. It was just like, I don't know. There's like some things that I liked and a lot of things I didn't, and I was just like, I don't know. I like to make my own spin on things, and sometimes I steal, sometimes I borrow, sometimes I spew nonsense.
It's like, I mean, I'm kind of in a mix where basically I like having directives, you know, and then I just like I just pick and choose what I want. Like I follow a lot what's going on with the module of Strixhaven, for example, but I'm breaking also a lot. Because like I thought, oh yeah, the BBG, because the original Murgaxor basically he is meant to be the BBEG in the original book. And Murgaxor is meant to be this froggy guy who basically 200 years ago was expelled because he killed a guy. But like because he wanted to kill the guy, by the way. And he got pissy because he got kicked out. And for 200 years he has been plotting his revenge on like the school. And it sounds so petty to me, you know?
Yeah.
That's like bro, you got kicked out for a good reason out of school. And for 200 years you didn't move on. Like
Yeah.
he just wants revenge and to become basically immortal, but like aren't you already immortal? You know?
Yeah,
So,
you
like,
already lived 200 years.
Yeah, you lived under for a bullywug, honestly that's a lot. Like they're not meant
Or
to live
maybe
that
he,
long, so like
or maybe he became immortal during those 200 years.
well,
and then-
apparently he's not yet because he wants to sacrifice the entire school to become immortal.
But if he,
so,
like,
like-
yeah, never mind. Yeah,
It's stupid. It's super stupid. So I basically took all of this and I threw it away, and I did my own thing. So there you go. Like a lot of the rest of the things, I kept them and just changed a couple things, and I'm adding a lot of homebrew. For Curse of Strahd though, I'm gonna keep a lot of the book, except for like a couple events, and a couple little things because I don't like some of those. I can't talk about. I can't disclose them, obviously. Oh, by the way, we're not doing the Death House, because which is like at the very beginning. We're skipping this, which is why we started level 3 instead of level 1. And so yeah, we're gonna do a lot of things. I had to change. I did have to change a couple things, considering because of your triggers. I did have to change a couple things. Because because some of those actually do appear a lot in the story. Except like for example, incest, sexual assault. I don't think they appear much. But like for example, child abuse is very present, and like and suicide too. So I had to like I'm cleansing the area with some Febreze.
Yeah. Oh, Nebel. I was looking at your character sheet. I didn't see. Did you add a feat?
Yeah.
Which one was it?
My feet.
I'm like looking and I don't see it.
Oh, can you not look into the like features? Yes.
Oh no, I think I found it. Is it
Yeah.
the Tennessee? Oh, okay. No, I was looking because like I was familiar with a lot of traits, so I was.
I
I guess I didn't
yeah.
see it. Okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah, it's
But
like,
yeah, no.
she gets some good shit, but this is
No, it's fine. I was just making sure that you got your free feats in there because there was one campaign I played in where everyone got a free feat, and honestly, I feel like that helps martial classes a lot as well because like you can get like you can remove disadvantages of bows if they're like too close, kind of deal. I don't know. I was just like, I just want to give it a try and see how well it goes. I was going to start us at level 1, but I personally don't have too much fun being level 1, so we're level 2.
We try. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Continue, please.
No, you're good. But yeah. And also, Nebel, you really threw a wrench at me. I was like, when I looked at your character, I was like, you're making me regret some of the things I've posted. And I was like, I was expecting so many different things, but that just came out of nowhere. I didn't even know that was a thing, an option, and I was just like,
yeah, I don't know how I got the idea of the race, but yeah,
no, it's interesting. It's very interesting and unique. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think I finally figured out how Rangers would work in this world, but we won't really explore that until later on in the campaign. So.
All right.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you know which feat I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go with I think it's the chef feat or something. I think that's the name of it. Okay, so just the way I want it to work is that I'm gonna be a bit of a support class a little bit. Like, I do damage, but I'm a support class. Where basically I just cook meals. Like, you know, it's literally just like the chef class in Mythopia.
Okay, so basically you can cook foods that can, like, heal or buff people, kind of deal?
Yeah, I just throw cream pies at people and be like, eat that! And then it's just, like, they're like, oh, yummy!
Okay, so what I would do is, like, you can prepare, we'll say, starting out, you can prepare 2 things, which can buff people, and they can eat them at any time as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can force feed someone. And then we can have like 3 different options. One can be healing, one can be giving them advantage or strengthening their attacks, like a boost or a bonus somehow.
Yeah.
I might take a look at the artificer potions as an inspiration of
I was thinking of that a lot. Like, I can just like, you know, like I can crack like a potion on the floor and just you know,
if you can
Minecraft moment.
If you want to make like a list of things that you would like to do,
yeah,
like,
I was about to say
I'm willing to work with people.
I was about to say it would be really funny if, you know, to boost my weapon or something, I just hold a lighter at the, you know, at the bottom of the pen, and it's gonna take 10 minutes, but in 10 minutes my weapon is gonna do fire damage. Just hot pen in the, like, just very hot pen in the face of the enemy.
I was thinking about with the limited magic is that cantrips will be very easy to learn. So no matter what class you are, you will be able to learn up to a certain amount of cantrips.
Ooh.
But yeah, that was my idea. And then subclass, meaning like you'll have to like take a level into the other class in order for it to work. That's what I was thinking with the subclass feature or trait. But of course, you have to kind of earn them. Like, you have to find items that will grant you the skills or teach you a spell. Basically, everyone becomes a wizard. Where anyone can learn any spells that they want, but they have to find ways to obtain them. So.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
But
also,
the first
reminds me in my very early like version of my game of Ergonza, basically you had to find certain items or certain circumstances to be able to like multi-class, like, or to change class. Like, for example, if you wanted to become a paladin, which is extremely rare by the way in my world, like there are very few paladins that exist. You need to find like you either need to be blessed by a god, or you need to. Actually not blessed by a god. You need to like find an emblem, or you need to find like a fragment of like a shard of a gem of Genesi, and of Genesis. That's the word in English. It's a bit complex and everything.
Pin limit.
But
no, at the very end.
I don't know if I'll keep
there we
that,
go. There's initiative. I can get rid of that.
Choose and goodbye. Yeah, it's So yeah, like lots of things, like so like I understand, and oh my god, I just made myself really want to do a Dragon Age campaign. No!